All right. It's actually stolen directly from the clean feed. We are benefiting off of others' work. Oh, how's everyone? Nikodos, Pigyak, Artemis, Dan. Not too bad. Any uncoachable watchers? Anyone fitted in an entire uncoachable podcast over the past 24 hours? Hi, NK. I'm good. I'm good. All right. Just got to the quiz. So you just started it then. Watching after the match. Yeah, we've actually got no, the broadcast is going to start in 5 minutes. Last time it took there was good 10-15 minutes of waffle before we actually got it. So you got time. You actually watched the quiz on loop just for 2.5 hours? Yeah. Bruh. What are you bruhing? Yeah, we'll do a recap of yesterday, and then we'll do a bit of talk about today, and then yeah, I did actually, yeah, good point, Dad. I didn't factor in. If your piss takes longer than 15 minutes usually, then you don't have time to piss. You got shit to do? All right. Busy. Oh, so yeah, we might actually have a slightly different course through the day, because what would be I think what would be classed as the default thing that I think a lot of people are going to do would be just to watch the co-stream. Cold today? Yeah, it is cold today. I went for a walk in between Korea and now. The Korea co-stream and this co-stream. And it was raining a bit, so yeah, it was cold outside, but I kind of wanted to walk. SSG on today? Yeah, first game today. So what we're gonna do, hopefully, we need a little bit of things to go away. Yeah, no, I'm afraid, Nikodos, this is actually not the shirtless stream where we watch Cloud Atlas. This stream is where we watch. So so there's a few different ways today can go. This is the optimal way today can go. So the optimal way today can go is we watch SSG play X Oblivion. And that bit is probably super locked in, right? Really hard for us to deviate from that. But then, I think there's a spray check versus Toronto scrim starting. So, we'd probably go watch that, right? Instead of some of these other games. Right? 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 Yeah. And then Toronto might be scrimming Luminosity, but Luminosity might also cancel, so maybe that one doesn't happen. So what we'll do, my current plan is prioritize do EXO versus SSG, because one, it's on and I think the timings line up. Then prioritize scrims, and we'll just use the actual broadcast as filler, essentially. Because if we look at today's games, and obviously I don't want to respect the good people of these teams, but I also might disrespect the good people of these teams. Yeah, there's not. If we look at, we can look at both groups, but obviously where are we? Let's do EMEA, then let's do NA. You don't want to respect the teams? I mean, no, of course, Yak, I don't want to. I don't want to, but I want to, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so the games we have today, can you see my pen? Are we penning? All right. This one is the first game. Good game. Feeling good about this game. Second one, I don't know. I feel like New Age kind of maybe just 3-0 them. And similarly here with Quick, I think they just 3-0 them. So, think, I mean, if we have to watch them play, it's not the end of the world. No, I don't want to watch Shax's team. Bad friend. You've not... No, I literally released a quiz yesterday. You can't need another quiz already. There was a quiz yesterday. There's no way you need a quiz already. Event NA is actually... yeah, if Shax gave me some kind of partnership and some kind of Shax stuff around, we can do that. Hey Tasmo. You alright, big man? I think we're actually going to get 4 rematches and decider matches. Yeah, it's possible. Because then also when we get to America, like, maybe in a Streamlands versus Students of the Game. Because that's like... So, Students of the Game... So, this is Streamland, which is the Anion, the Astron-X, X10 Cowman team. And versus Students of the Game, which is the Infected Rack Cow team. PGE. I know there's a lot of PGE heads. Living the dream. Glad to hear it. But then after we do that game, we're then watching Final Gambit versus Daybreak. Why is my pen always changing size? I meant to be fair, this one might actually be interesting, like the LFO versus Bang Bang Pow Galaxy, because it's like NOS and Haven, which isn't a bad DPS line, versus obviously LFO, who would probably be hoping not to get eliminated at this point. Yeah, like the Valley is like a Valiant derby. All right, can I do a transition now? Can we watch this? Oh, 2 different. I know if LFO get eliminated. Oh, you need a quiz injection right now. No more quizzing. There's a quiz available. Have you done the previous quiz? Due to the delay, the quiz was actually today for most people. Exactly, amazing. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. If anything, that should be you need even longer before the next quiz. You gonna make it out to Dallas? I don't know really. It's a pain because obviously it'll be quite expensive and it's quite soon in reality. And I don't actually know what I'll be able to do there, if you know what I mean. Like I'll get to see everyone obviously, but in terms of like, will I actually just be better off co-streaming from home and going out there and just sort of being at the event? Make money instead of spending money, you know? So I don't know. I'd like to, but I don't know how realistic it is. Go to Dallas and follow the player around, just like a little shoulder cam. Yeah, well, I feel the same way about the Sweden one at the end of the year. Like, oh, it's actually, it would be crazy not to go to it because Sweden's so close and so cheap to get to. Next emote has got to be doing the Chris. Yeah, should we get some flats emotes on the go? There is a few more emotes coming that are all like pending, but we've got a few that are approved already. So feel free to enjoy them. You have a Chris rant. We got some good ones coming, I think. Yeah. Which other ones were approved? I can't remember which ones were approved and not approved, because some of them immediately improved, like some of the face palms. The cast smile immediately approved. Yeah, we could get some segregation chamber emote when. Oh yeah, the Hunter Bird one got approved. I didn't think that one got immediately approved. I don't know how. I thought that was like a unlikely one because it's just Hunter flipping off the camera. But that one's okay, apparently. What about just a blue bunk bed? Yeah, you actually weren't first, Alpha. I don't know why you think you would have been first at this point. The cells. You really weren't first. All right. So what is the actual? Should I get an early vote going? We can vote for ages, right? Because everyone knows the fixture. Everyone knows the score. Who will win map 1? SSG or X Oblivion? Maybe I'll even write their name in full. Spacestation Gaming. So you guys don't get confused with a different SSG. When is EXO SSG? It's the first game of the day. First game of the day. No, this is for, but I'll stop you being confused. It'll stop you being confused. Oh, we're getting an explanation. What do you mean have a UK parcel system? You just give it to the Royal Mail and they take it to a place. That's not that hard. Even a simpleton like you could do it. Just send it, yeah. Wait. Can I give you... let's see. Is there a way to give people VIP? How do I do that? Let's see, settings. For a half-cell organism. Wait, hold on. I can figure it out. Click on the name, right? That's what I thought. Slash VIP. Let's see. All right. Try that. Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone. I think that worked. I've given it to Alpha. It feels like the least I can do. Since Alpha actually produces the podcast and makes us sound like real people. So he can be VIP. So if anyone else wants to VIP, all you need to do is produce 1 3-hour piece of content for us for a week, each week. That's the price of a VIP. The bench is... Alpha's actually set the benchmark pretty high, honestly, but that's now the official benchmark that we'll use for everyone. What if I give you a Freddo? Are you comparing all the work he does to the equivalent of a Freddo? Or Astro's on his POV as well? Alright, we're gonna eat good today. Weekly wage Twitch chat benefits? Yeah. Luckily for us, the government actually officially recognised this as compensation for full-time work. So, if anything, we're actually overpaying him at this point. Value bet says EXO. Oh, what are the levels right now? 75% SSG. Ooh. Ooh, wait, do I want to set my light on? I feel like it's not quite dark yet, but it's getting dark and it's really cloudy. I don't know if the light will help or hamper. Help or hamper. Okay, lighting looks fine. Okay. Psycho Funny gonna play? We'll find out right now. Psycho and Backbone in. You know what this means? This means it's Reaper time. This guy will be a Reaper. This guy will be a Tracer. Sparker in the bin. Oh, okay. This probably means... I guess this could be... I mean, the nice thing about this comp, like that they're having right now, is it's actually super flexible, right? Could be an Echo. Could be like a Sojin. This is probably Tracer no matter what. Well, this could be a Doom. Doom or a Ram. Could have an STD. Fuck. STD into an L. Okay. I truly believe you are disadvantaged in the quiz by always guessing. Yeah, the loop we always go puts me last. But, I mean, I don't spoil it for anyone, but obviously, things went okay this week. It was competitive, right? We actually got to a three-way tie situation. Unbelievable. This one was too easy? Do you think it was too easy? I mean, I guess one of the problems with a quiz as well this week was actually there was 6 answers between 3 people. One of the 7th tiebreaker answer was actually incorrect, so Chris had to improvise a fucking... Alright, Lijiang Tower. Okay. Is Chase called Chase now, just like Admiral used to be? Yeah, Chase is actually now contracted his name to just Chase. He has been detorched. He has passed the torch on, some might say. Yeah, but the 7th tiebreaker was wrong, so unfortunately we had to go to a fuck it. We had to actually just play a match of Overwatch to figure it all out. Alright, are we in the maximum quality? We're in the quality. Quality, high. Feed, clean. A quiz about the quiz. What you need to think about as well. I don't know actually, CommanderX. Possibly. I remember first noticing Chase when we were scrimming against him, and he was playing Winston a lot, and he was just killing us with very primal. All right. End submissions. All right, we're looking him. It is Ram. It is Tracer. Reaper as well. Okay, so in theory, this should actually be a very good anti-dive comp from Oblivione, and they should feel good about this and good about themselves. Early up on the high ground. Backbone, patient. Gonna start forcing point. Okay, they swing out as 5 here. Backbone's going to drop in, wants to force that fade. Don't know if he actually does that in the end. They come in, everyone's going to D-peek. They've got the flip though, they don't want to give it back now. Shockwave going to peek again. Chase just trying to threaten people out. Has taken a lot here. They're all pushing him back. Chase has gone one way. Crispy's going to help with a boot. They need to heal him up though. Oh, Kaneo is solo. Yeah, has to pop Miss Cole early, actually. They've held on to the point the entire time, which is the important thing. So, the main idea here... is obviously that... Oh! Catches him with a Kiri. The main idea here from Oblivione is that actually... There's no good targets for Spacestation to dive or pull apart here. That's kind of eventually what we... Oh my god, did Astro beat? Wait a second, Daniel. Wait a second, Daniel. Pulse jacks? Fuck. SSG washed? Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I need to lock in. This game is getting hot. Getting hot. Alright, Primal coming back. Oblivione actually have everything. So this is not just devastating for SSG in the short term, but devastating for SSG in the economic terms. Hatti's gonna get my back here. Wants to try and force something. Blossom comes through. Doesn't find anything. They actually kill the backline here. Hattie set one up really nicely. And so far, the pattern of this game is if you use ults, you'll lose the fight. So, Death Blossom does nothing for him. Might actually even turn it up slightly here. Game volume okay for everyone? Could we make use of clean feed? Yeah, no, I think Hattie's monkey is good. Like, it maybe doesn't stack up if we're going to start bringing in, like, you know, your Smurfs or your Fearlesses or that kind of thing. But I think within Europe, it definitely holds up. Alright, coming back in. Death Blossom just catches him at the choke. Not too bad from Jamie. SSG are back. Okay. 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 Yeah, Korean matches today too. A pretty good, like a close one between Genesis and Runaway. Runaway came out on top though. WAC bodied Yeti. Vesta also lost, as you might expect. Alright, coming back in here. Cole push back in. Beat available too. Support ults available for everybody. Backbone's just caught Shockwave. It's a Reaper gap. If I ever did see one. And they might just try and not use any ults here. Just go back. Oh, Chase is going to pop Annihilation. And they pop B. Oh, but disengage is so high value from SSG. Landon will use Kitsune Rush back. They dodge the Pulse Bomb. Oh, it's a disaster from Oblivione. An absolute disaster. Oh my god. Yeah, Genesis have been exposed as pretty big frauds. Alright, Cole repush. Astro has beat. They want to hold. I think they want to go aggressive and like expect Backbone to maybe try and hit. Like use one of these to force the Cole TP. Yeah, look at. He's at his choke. He's considering it. Beat comes through. Fade is there now. Blossom. Oh, they kind of dodge everything here, actually. It's okay. Prime was going to be coming down. Need to care for Shockwave. Blossom. Oh, Chase gets deleted. Shockwave has Blossom. He's 1 HP, but he has Blossom. Yeah, he doesn't get a chance to use it, and whoo. Alright. They... What's going on? Mod check. Let's see.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
There we go. We need a guest commentator. This is biased towards XO. Is it? Nah, I don't think so. Nope. Not biased. Not biased in any way. Mod check works. I got him. Fucking smoked. Alright, straight to point here. Will be a Reaper mirror again. Oh, voice line cut off there. That was weird. Alright, this will be a super slow fight. Really hard for Haddy to start fighting any meaningful way here. When I mean to say we got point. When I say we, I mean all of us, chat. All of us are on the team. Come on. Of course all of us are on the team. Alright, coming back from the choke. Slow's going to go out. Forces them all back. Do you not have delay? The delay's built into the clean feed. Jump will come in. Really hard for Haddy to survive. For repush now. They're trying to run around. Backbone's going to have to Wraith out. It's a long walk out, but it's Shockwave who actually gets caught. Oh, now he turns on Cloud. And it's actually, again, a Reaper gap. Nowhere to go now. They're just on point. Yeah. It's just clean up. Just clean up. Yeah, I wonder if it's a little bit too easy for Haddy right now. And that Chase and Shockwave should be putting him under more pressure. And some of these dives should... Yeah, we push back on him. Or Kanale's going in fast here. Kitsune rush over the top. Kanale's sort of like in this now weird position where him and Shockwave are flanking. They're really stuck, and this Cole's not really getting the value they were hoping for. Pulse Bomb! Catches Sight, catches Kanale with it off the edge, and it's dominant. Oh my god. Crispy gap? It's happening again, Daniel. It's happening again. Oh, we'll never be able to play Night Market. Why isn't Sparker playing? Because Psycho's a better Tracer, and they want to play Tracer Reaper, and Backbone's the better Reaper. So ends up just being, you know, just the best way to get the best ones of, or the best players in for these heroes. Why is the Reaper working? I mean, partly because it's a Reaper mirror, but I think the Reaper's actually just quite strong right now. Now I think Psycho was a DPS from what I understand. Beat comes in. What happens? Does it get bubbled? Is that only a one-man beat? Pulse Bomb out. Psycho's just going to kill... Well, he's killing everyone anyway. Yep, Cloud's going to have to reset. And this might just be over before it started. White Chi on Crispy's account. Come in across market. Alright, retake now. Oh, okay. Alright, they're above him here. Awkward cross, pressure from Psycho and Backbone. Psycho wants to meet him the other side. Astro catches one of the other way. Pulse Bomb will miss. Chase has this Annihilation. He catches Astro with actually. Can he turn? He's looking for more. He's killed both backliners. Might kill Hattie here as well. Will kill Hattie here as well. Didn't seem to quite have a plan to get them out of that Annihilation type situation. So we'll be 99% before they flip it back. Will just be Kitsune Rush coming back. Obviously, you got to bear in mind Kitsune Rush buffs for Reaper so much, so you can actually really kill around with a Kitsune and Reaper. So expect something like that where they'll try and walk onto him. They're going to clear everyone back now. It's a little bit early from Landon. Coalescence in return. They should be able to hold their ground here, Ex Oblivion. Maybe even push back with this Blossom. Up to Shockwave to make something happen. Oh, he needs to be careful. There was still a little bit of a runway there. Might kill Bubble and go for it. He's considering it. He's going to do it. It's a primal, though. Hattie's just going to try and play his life. Oh, he doesn't quite get out. Hattie squeaks out. No, he's dead. It was 1 HP. Cloud finishes it. And now the pushback is okay. We'll be able to take this over. Beat for both teams now. Backbone's just going to look for a trade. Nothing doing, though. And just like that, Exo have a chance. Beat available for Crispy. Beat available for Astro. It's a Blossom. Coming up mid-fight for Jamie. Traces either side. Oh my god, how does he just do this? We kind of missed the action, but I don't understand how Hackman just gets away with this. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Forces for Beat. Beat doesn't go on Kaneo again, but Bubble's actually causing him massive problems here. Has Hattie bubbled 2 beats in this fight? Or not in this fight, but in this map. Oh, the Pulse Bomb's good. Kitsune Rush now, though. Shockwave has to Wraith. Nowhere for him to go. Everyone's 1 HP. Psycho should finish for Reaper. No, Shockwave gives for health pack, actually. They'll give a flip. Now they're coming coast. Oh, they see 9. Crispy, no. Crispy, no. Bam, bam, bam. All right, a Space Station map 1 win. Yeah, hold on. Let me cash this poll and get the next one up, and then we can have an instant replay of what the fuck happened. Let's see. Overtime did trigger, didn't it? Because they get the flip, and then it does trigger. Like here, you know? Like it's triggered. Oh yeah, you see? Eyes on Cloud, eyes on Cloud. Eyes on Cloud are right here. Wait, can I even do it in slow-mo? Fuck. Now we're going deep. Eyes on Cloud. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Fucking wall, man. Man. And I mean, it's still a tough situation, right? But I mean, like, Death Blossoms are pretty negatable alters as these things go. So it's actually a really even fight. I mean, it's competitive, right? It's competitive. I guess one thing that's interesting to know more about. Hold on, let me turn my light on. I actually am light pilled. I need more light. Gaslighted myself. More light? Alright. Ugh. Funky music. So yeah, the interesting thing here, I think, is also how are either of these comps working? Why are either of these comps working? Some Animal Crossing type music, yeah. This is our thinking music. Oh, hold on. I need to change the stream title. They're adding me in the Discord. Hold on. Hold on. I've been added. Quiz music. So yeah, what's really interesting is, in theory, this type of mirror should be quite a front-to-back mirror. So the question becomes, why isn't that able to happen? Because if we're just in a front-to-back mirror, won't Handy be able to get value in all of this? And I'm not sure, actually, to be honest with you. It feels like when we watched this versus, like this type of con from SSG versus Spray Check, there's actually way more. There's way more that Vesta and Kev are able to get done. Who are Toronto scrim in? So there's 2 scrims. Well, so we're hoping to scrim Spray Check and Luminosity. But I just need Gumba to confirm. And I think it should be fine. And Luminosity also might cancel, which is the bigger problem. So if they do cancel, we'll just co-stream. But I'm sure Gumba will say yes. I'm not like super worried about it, but I just don't want to. I'll be, be transparent with you guys. I've not got a message back from Gumba yet. Gooning bar. Someone's gonna have to explain this gooning thing to me at some point. Typical anti-team shenanigans. No. I think it's best we don't. On London, me and Chris would always be educated in the culture of the youth. It's like when you celebrate your gooning. What I don't really understand. Gimba just performing he's patented. No, Gimba's asleep. Gimba will just be asleep. Alright, how about this then? How about this? You don't have to tell me what it is, but we'll do a quick quiz. Right? We'll do a quick quiz. And the first question on the quiz is, what combination of words would you use, and in what order, if you were asked to describe the word gooning? Any answers? Any answers, quiz heads? Just Google it. Don't explain it in emojis. Just Google it at this point. Just tell me. Produce semen with your penis? That just means coming. Just means coming. Why wouldn't you just say that then? Wait, this? Which one's this? How do I get to the original message? Should I just pin it so I can see the original message? It's like advanced masturbation. It means you've edged too much. When you edge too hard? What, isn't that just coming, then? It sounds like you guys are just trying to say coming, but without saying coming. Alright, but submissions are over. Submissions are over. It's failed edging. Yeah, so you come. It is a state of constant edging, so you don't come. Can someone please explain to me in terms of whether we come or we don't come? It's coming but not. I'm more confused. I'm more confused. I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to watch... here's what I'll do. I'm going to watch the game, and I'm going to use the word gooning as we commentate, and then you guys will eventually correct me to get me to stop using it incorrectly. That's how this is going to go. This is the mental warfare I'm now putting you under. I am actually getting edged on the definition here. Crispy's dead. Should be a nice, easy first point from here. They're going to take a step back, wait for Crispy. Interesting, obviously, that now Cookie is in, so hit scan locked in. Retake coming through now. Astro is so far. What's happening? So far on his beat. They just blow up Chase. Can the Tracer Reaper just kill Ram this easily? They absolutely obliterated him, though. They didn't use any ults. Yeah. They just, like, get behind him and he can't block everything? Fuck. Okay. They'll get this initial one. They've got both support ults. Crispy's beat is still way later. Thank you, Shmashon. Shmashon 1. Alright, Cole comes through looking for something, but we're finding nothing. We'll clear Winston behind. Handy is half health. They need to come and ult to save him here. Kitsune Rush comes over, so Exo gets a chance to disengage that one. Might just wrap back to high ground here if I'm Ex Oblivion. Just get away from him and go up top. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Successfully disengage for Kitsune Rush. Because this has all happened, we actually have time to get the beat as well. When I say we, I mean I am Crispy. Overclock just behind it. Initial jump from Haddy. They just want to try and use it to move cart. Chase is going to drop down now, and he's just getting pinned from both sides. Backbone is traded though, but again, Chase dies. And I feel like I've never seen a Ram die this easily. Never seen a Ram die this easily. They catch Haddy though, and okay, they catch Haddy on the exit of his primal, so the touch is actually really on here. Cloud's going to get first touch. Chase is going to be back soon. Okay, they retake top now. Chase gets no care. Is it just as simple as that? Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's so hard for him all of a sudden. TP comes up, has to rave straight away, has to give up the high ground as well. Pulse Bomb misses. Right, Pulse, beat over top. They're making a meal of a lot of these ults here. Oh, and Night Edge is going to be used as well. They have to give all the space. Can Haddy live? No, they're going to catch Haddy on the way out. Yeah, that was a really ugly one there from Space Station. There was this thing where, like, Backbone TP's in, but Backbone has to drop out, but then we have sort of beat it, and we just get stuck in this horrible situation where we're just not able to actually do what we want to do with beat. Kitsune Rush and Reaper ult now. Good ults to finish point. I think if I'm SSG... Oh, Backbone's hiding. I think if I'm SSG... Point round. Okay, gonna force point. Just drop a Kitsune Rush. Yeah, it's coming out underneath. Someone's gonna have to touch. Trying to clear this Tracer. Flinging his guns around here. Backbone, get him. Scare him off. For Coldal stabilize foe. Landon finds the opening pick of a flank on Cloud foe. Now just a chance to push forward. His Backbone, where's he going? He wants to creep in, bubble in. Thinking about it. Catch his cookie with it. They beat back. Oh, it's so hard now. Chase needs to find a kill with this, really. I think if Backbone lives, it's all over. Psycho in, pulling a lot of attention. Pulse Bomb, no good. Oh, but Pulse Bomb is good from Cloudfoe. Now a real chance to dogfight this one back. Haddy's going to have Primal. He's trying to take Crispy for a ride. Takes Crispy. Chase goes down. Might not even need this Primal, honestly. Purple's on point. All over this Moira. Are they going to beat for it as well, actually? On top, Haddy fails his jump. Oh, could really do with what he goes on him now. It's still trading. Pops for Primal now. The Cookie's going to get taken for a ride. Surely goes down. There we go. This has to be it. Has to be it now, finally. Has to be it. Has to be it. Oh, the Doom's back. Oh, the Doom's back. Okay, this is it. This is it. This is it. All right. What are we saying? Just go Doom? I don't think so, actually. I think the Doom loses to this. I think the Doom loses to this. Yeah, Haddy's really good at Winston. He obviously gets a bad rep because he spent a couple of years playing against some of, like, the all-time greatest Winstons ever. But he's actually good at Winston. Especially within Europe, he's probably, like, him and Chase are probably actually the best Winstons. I don't know what the exact swap is here. Yeah. Bad rep because he's not Korean. Exactly. J. Karu Eraser. Need to play Torb. I don't think that's the answer. I don't know. Kitsune Rush, disengage. I'm really interested to see how Chase is dying so much. You're going to get focused down. This feels a little bit more Ram-like now. He's able to just disengage. Overclock back. Oh, Pulse Bomb's good. Still got Landon beforehand, though, so I don't think there's really a way for him to actually double down and win this here, SSG. They're just going to try and die on point, trade if they can. Backbone making it hard for him. Can get the Mega, have another crack. Is he going to play to live? Backbone is hiding in the shadows. He's hiding in the shadows. He's going to get out. He's going to get out. It's okay. Oh yeah, did we figure out how BSC were getting the kill timing on Scout? No. Well, my plan was to watch it before these games here, but I thought it started at 5 again, not 4. So we sort of missed our window of opportunity there. Come on, EXO. Score some goals. All right, Hattie's coming in from behind, forces Cookie onto the low ground. Crispy's going to boop him right on back. Oh, actually just swapped high grounds. Hattie's coming again. Has his primal. Chase has been really chunked. We're going to beat an Annihilation at the same time. Astro's going to match it. Slow on him. Probably actually helps him cast it. Death Blossom over the top. Takes care of Kadale. No Coalescence, and it's there. Big ult fight. Should be in the bag. Oh, any trade is good, though. Any trade is good. Hattie's actually really low. Doesn't want to have to use this. Really doesn't want to have to use his primal. Won't use it. Good choice to hold. Liverpool are losing as well. Fuck. Yeah, Liverpool have still, like, none of their squad back. Like, half their squad, if that. Yeah, Backbone's Reaper's really good. Really good. Alright, D.Va swap now. I can maybe get behind this D.Va swap, actually. I think some people were asking about swaps, about, like, D.Va or something. I think the D.Va one I can really get behind. Chase, obviously, D.Va not, like, a strong hero for him, so it's awkward. Reaper just trying to walk on here. Force Canale back. Canale is alive. Pulse Bomb, good. Oh, Hattie's low, though. Can they chase it anymore? Cloud looking for more pressure onto Landon. Forces them all back. Nearly got an overclock here. Cookie could just finish it if he's good. Could finish it if he's good. 1 DPS down. I think he's got it. Yeah, headshot there as well. All right. It's not the worst push at all, actually. I call D.Va, you're a tactical mastermind. Yeah, Backbone Reaper, I think, genuinely actually one of the best. Genuinely one of the best. So I guess there's like a few questions here. Maybe I should make a list of questions I want to answer. And then we can figure it out when we've got like downtime. Let's see. Cookie just gooned all over them? Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. You think it was weird that Hattie didn't goon in that last fight?
Ready for battle.
Pretty normal not to goon in the fight. Okay. The British Mangachu. Backbone's just good at Backbone is good at like the thinking man's heroes. That's why he's so good at Sim. That's why he's good at Sim. That's why he's good at May. And that's why he's good at, well, Old Sombra at least. He is for thinker, yeah. Thanks for you didn't see anything. I took it off smoothly. Astro streaming with comms? Lovely. We'll get the inside track. British Jinmu. Is my entire I take off one Cloud9 top just to reveal a slightly different Cloud9 top. Yeah, Toronto are actually sending me some stuff out. I only have a handful of clothes that aren't Cloud9 stuff. Sim is for thinking. Sim is the ultimate thinking man's hero. Only the true smart players can play Sim at the highest level. What questions do you want to say? How is Skyle always getting caught? Why Chase die so fast? Question mark, question mark. These are the 2 questions we want to solve at some point. Alright, what happened in that first fight? Hooning is like, isn't half a pin. That's for one. I mean, officially a stream with Toronto. We're on a partnership where I'll stream their scrims for them. That's for partnership. All right, Goomba's also confirmed we can do the spray check one as well. So we're actually going to go Oblivion SSG official into Toronto spray check scrim. So that's good. That's good. You'll learn, Corex. You'll learn. One day you'll have a good sim on your team and then you'll know. All right. So, didn't see the first point, but Exo capped it. So that's good for Exo, bad for SSG. I think it's fair conclusion to come to. All the support ults up. Slowly but surely moving the cart right now. At a certain point they need to go and block it. Haddy's going to dive pretty deep here. Push in on the same timing here. Haddy's going to de-peek his bubble. They're all going to force him inside here. Pulse bomb a little bit short from Psycho. Does pass the Overwatch League player spray check though. They've stabilised the cart now. And they dodged that Kitsune rush. They've been really good at disengaging Kitsune rushes so far. Haddy's going to come in again. Coalescence over the top. Beat's going to come out as well. Astro still has his beat. It's a much later beat. Haddy doesn't actually get it, but he has Primal, so he will be okay. Again, both teams sort of disengaged here. Pressure onto Chase. Trying to come out here with Overclock. Annihilation as well. Oh, they're just trying... Yeah, Chase gets him. They were both 1 HP. Both thought they could get the other one. Psycho's going to get forced out here as well. Haddy's still behind with Primal. He's got one. Chase is super low as well. Oh, he's going for Kanale. Oh, they've actually killed everyone. But Haddy Primal's just taken over. Ping for Landon, yeah. Now, Sparks, like, Tracer is okay, but Psycho's way better. Sparks Tracer doesn't hold up against, like, real Tracer players. He's just got, like, a decent Tracer for a hit scan player. Oh, Pulse Bomb's good from Psycho. Overclock is shut down. They lose Astro, but the trade overall is good. Chance to come back in here. Cookie's actually going to swap Reaper now. Cookie Reaper wasn't impressive when we saw it in scrims about a week or so ago, so we'll see exactly. I don't think they've played a lot of it, so I really don't know what he'll be on. Backman's also gone Genji in all of this too. Pressure on. Will be cleared out. Trying to find a way to get this cart moving if you're Oblivion. Psycho and Backbone just alternating touches. So hard for him to clear him. Chase is going to form for it now. Kitsune Rush comes out and it will just be an easy disengage here. Oh, what? They just kill him through again. Just kill him through again. Cole used to try and turn it now. Don't really need to turn it so we don't want to. Cookie's super low. Super, super low. Astro's going to double down for that kill. Cloud C9ing them. Oh, Cloud has ghosted in. It's over. Oh, they've been absolutely robbed. Oblivion would seem to be having so many problems with that as well. So many problems. They were having so many problems with this push. They were stuck for ages. C9. My shirt is relevant. It was so long. Yeah, they've actually been had. Okay. Still holding aggressively. Pressure onto Kanale now. Doesn't force anything out. Does force for Wraith. Haddy's going to Primal kind of just in spawn here, so I don't really know about this. Oblivion will be really happy just a 5-man shoot and clear a Primal in their spawn. Beat available for both teams. Blade is available for Backbone. Oh, they catch Cloud. The cart's moving away again. They're just taking the cart. Haddy's going to jump in this time. They're trying to walk in behind him. They've reset him, and now SSG are a bit of an awkward situation. On to Kanale now. Wants for the dive. One beat is good, actually. Beat and Annihilation. No way to survive that for Backbone. The beat doesn't hit him in time. Now they're coming back. Pulse Bomb trade is good. I think Exo will get all the kills here, but oh, they might push it all the way. One fight territory. Coalescence versus Kitsune Rush. Back on Reaper. DPS ults for X Oblivion. No C9 emote? True, MO1, you're right. I'll figure it out. Alright. Starts to chance this one. I think they just want to disengage Kitsune Rush before they go here. Yeah, here they go. That's the plan. Oh, Crispy gets caught. And because Crispy gets caught, there's no speed for anyone else, so it's scary for everyone else. They're going to lose it now. Still have that Cold Reaper advantage coming back, but Hattie's going to have Primal. Let's see. I think I have to go early if I'm Space Station with Primal. Try and make this Cold come out. Bubble Cycle doesn't get anything. Now a chance to push back. They want to clear Hattie. Forces Primal if they can. It comes out. Focuses onto... Oh, he thinks he can get Crispy, actually. He thinks he can get Crispy. He sets up one for Psycho. Hattie and Psycho have done it, maybe. They've just killed them through it. Hattie is traded, but I think the damage is done. 1 for 1 when it's Kaneo is more than good enough. Cookie again, down. What do we do? Beats available for both teams nearly. If Chase gets to it in this Annihilation, it's really hard. Cloud 1 HP. Chase can get the touch fine. Psycho trying to lurk around with Pulse Bomb. Chance again. Slowly and surely, they're bubbling off. They want pressure on. They catch Landon before anything. The beat comes out now. Oh, Landon was so close to Kitsune Rush as well. Oh, so disappointing they're able to get that. Pulse Bomb. Oh, it just misses from Psycho. Annihilation now on point. So hard to deal with. Kitsune Rush coming back. Oh, how do they get Landon there? How do they get Landon there? Oh wait, hold on. Let me cash for bet for you. Choose outcome, X Oblivion, and I'll queue up the next one. And then let's figure out what the hell happened there. I don't know, probably more of an SSG head than a hater. I don't know, I've worked with like a lot of these players before. Because obviously I've worked with all of these players. I spoke to Psycho a lot at the, not the World Cup, at playoffs. And obviously then I worked with Crispy, Kaneo, Chase, not Cookie. I mean, I knew Cloud. I've known Cloud. I first met Cloud when he was like 15 or something, and he was like on the B team for this tier 3 team I coached. So I know everyone quite a lot. So I'm kind of rooting for everyone. I want everyone just to play well and have a nice time. But you know, if you put a gun to my head, one, I'd probably do a lot of panicking. But then after I finish panicking, I'd probably pick SSG. What if everyone had fun? All right, so let's just see. Everyone walks in. So what I'm looking for if I'm Space Station is I'm looking for a timing for either like the gap between these two to get too big, or ideally if there's a way to get onto Crispy. But obviously Crispy's knows this is the deal and wants to be very coy about it. Because Landon takes a step back here. And they just kind of shoot him. I really know. I don't really know. I don't know, yeah, they just gotta walk in and shoot him. Yeah, Chase is Chase Torch, yeah. That's right. Because he gets out to half health here. Maybe he seizes it at this point? I don't know. This is, like, yeah, you just see, like, Cookie's actually just, like, hitting him for, like, no damage, but it stops his auto heal going back up. Who's map pickers next? It should be Oblivions if I'm right. Yeah, because then otherwise we're just in a situation where either we match these, then we have one support ult to win. We can put so much pressure on Chase. Yeah. Oh, was it SSG? Oh yeah, SSG got 5th seed technically, aren't they? Oh, it says picked by SSG. You liars. You fucking liars. Oh wait, that's what you told me. I'm the liar. Fuck. I've been exposed. Shockwave back in? Alright. Gaslighting. Who's gaslighting who, though? Could be anyone, right? Fuck. Fuck. I nearly tricked you all as well. Can we get 7 TV emotes? Yeah. But in case someone else in chat doesn't understand what that is or how one would do it, somebody tell me what that is. Or tell that person in chat who might not know what that is. Like an emote extension? Oh, okay. So what does it do? Just like extra emotes and stuff that everyone can use? Are any of them better than Chris Rant? No? Okay. Alright then. That's alright then. Oh, you can add your own ones to it as well? You get to see all the funny moving pictures in the chat. Oh. You could get a gooning emote. Yeah. Yeah. Hawk Despair. Chris talking about his king game. Now I get it. What's Hawk Despair? Is that the one where he's like the... What's that famous painting with the screaming man? Yeah? The Scream. Maybe, yeah. I don't know what the actual painting's called. Yeah, it failed to touch Ilios. Yeah, I think yeah, Mona Lisa. That sounds right. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the Mona Lisa. Alright, Esperanza. Shockwave back in. Good sign, bad sign. What's this on to the odds? 3 seconds to pick your heroes. Still Spacestation heavy. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just called the Screaming Man? Oh. Can you apply for partner? I did apply for partner, and they rejected me. Unfortunately, I didn't make the cut. Alright. Yeah, it's like when I barely got access to this clean feed until like 10 days before. Like, I am a real streamer. I'll get recognized as such. I'll get recognized as such sooner or later. But yeah. Partner criteria was an average viewers of 75, 12 days in the last 30 days streaming, and 25 hours total stream time in the last 30 days. No, they don't tell me why I don't get partner. They just say, fuck off, basically. They do say they check the last 2 months of activity. And obviously, the last 2 months of activity would include, like, 2 months... Would only include, like, 2 weeks of streaming. Because, yeah... Because the average viewers is 75 they asked for. And I had like 280 was my average. So I was like, oh, I must smash it then, right? Yeah. But it says they also check the last 2 months, so... Yeah. So I'll probably just send them the Unter Bird emote. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say that. Like, it's... The thing is, what it says is it gives me a list of tick boxes, and then once I tick all the boxes, it says I can apply. Like, what's the point of having those tick boxes if there's other tick boxes that are hidden? You're just going to reject me for? Like, I don't mind, really. Like, I can just keep applying, right? Once I've been doing it for longer. Because that's what I think it is, right? They asked for 2 months. They said they checked the last 2 months, but obviously I've only streamed for 2 weeks, so. But yeah, I don't know. I'd rather they just didn't let me apply, though. Just go, oh, we actually need you to be consistent for 2 months. I go, okay, no problem. I'll talk to you in 2 months. All right, Shockwave is on Sojourn. Well, that's a good shout, actually, MO1. Maybe I'll have a look. Pulse Bomb, don't even know. Felt like we hit something, but yeah, maybe just for RAM. Walking through underneath now. This is a SSG classic style map. Holding the high ground, playing slow. Crispy has the beat. Crispy, he saw the danger coming. He manages to get out there. Beat is late for Shockers, though. Later beat available for Astro now. Pressure onto Astro, though. Astro's managed to stabilize, and Lantern's actually killed Shockwave through all of this. Alright. Oh, yeah, there was a kill before, and I'm just straight tripping. Alright, Annihilation versus Beat. Chase is trying to walk forward, and Chase does catch him, actually. Fucking I Ajax again. That's so good, actually. It's the I Ajax again fucking emote. It's the only GIF I've ever favorited on Discord. The only one I need, I think. Yeah, not letting Shockwave play at all. Alright, coming back out. Really wants to Blossom here. Gets the Suzu. Gets Kanale for it. Alright, alright. It's an aggressive retake. 2 ults for that one, but they stop it. Get themselves back on high ground. They'll clean up Chase. Was it worth it? Oh, it's expensive, but maybe. There's going to be like a sort of power swing for Oblivion as they get to this sort of next cold and next Annihilation. Not great. Not great options really between then and now for Spacestation. I don't know, he just about gets the kill. I don't know, he gets the kill. I think the Kitsune rush was just like, they've been EXO disengaged like most of the Kitsune rushes today. We need to try and find like a better way to connect these. Ladder's just going to make up for it though by killing Cloud, so they'll get lead and they'll maybe even get Cap off this. The Cap fight's really awkward though now. Where are they going? Backbone's just harassing him in the back. The Cap's going to go when this goes on. Overclock out. They don't get the touch. What are we even going for now? Okay, Lander just drops for us. All of a sudden just kills a peer out of nowhere. Disengage looked good, but then suddenly just kills a peer for everyone last minute. Alright, they give Cap, but they should be able to get Cap back now. What's the rationale behind the SSG comp? Well, I think a lot of it functions like a normal dive comp, except you just find timings to get your Reaper in and out as well. And it's just that the Reaper can actually do way more damage and is a little bit less squishy than, say, an Echo is. Like on this, they're still just looking to cycle and bleed out cooldowns. Yeah. They go for an engage, they see if they can walk out and get anything. Haddy and Crispy playing their own minigame here. They've managed to get the... Haddy! Oh, he nearly lands one. Nearly lands one. They're trying to walk up top at the same time. Alright, Haddy's just got a headshot as well. Oh, the beat's terrible! Oh, Haddy was holding Primal because they were going with beat. Ah, it's actually tragic. So they get Cap off this. I think the Reaper's actually getting a lot of value. Now, I do agree there's like a risk they don't get out, but I think in some ways it's actually easier to get a Reaper out a lot of the time than it is an Echo or something. Just because he has like this cleaner cooldown. Alright, Kitsune rush around the corner. EXO want to disengage it again. They do disengage it again. Astro even gets caught. Fadeaway frag from Shockwave. Massive shift now of momentum for Oblivion. Oh, it's a scary TP. Scary TP, we're going to Wraith. A chance to go with Blossom here as well if Backbone can find it. Maybe they go Primal Blossom. Primal Blossom is like an awkward one to deal with. Oh, they just kill Shockwave through everything as well. The dive's good. Blossom over the top. Pulse Bomb. He's going to annihilate as well. Oh, I don't know about that one, Chase, mate. He's just going to have to try and get out with it. And it ends up being a colossal economy trade. Blossom for annihilation and pulse, and you win the fight. Pop just seems worse. I don't know. Like, I think really, like, wait until you see it in practice, because Spacestation beat the Echo comp. The Echo Doom, they beat with this comp consistently. Obviously, we don't have to play like any of the super elite teams, but all the European teams can't play Doom into this Reaper comp, it feels like. Primal going to be used exchange for Cole. Oh, they catch Backbone though in it. But who on the Doom? Chase. Chase is the best Doom they probably played it against. But obviously, you know, you can only beat what's in front of you. Okay, Beat coming back now. Slight advance for Crispy. It's actually neck and neck in this one. Pulse Bomb's going to miss from Psycho. Not hit loads of them. Coming through. Oh, they hold strong. Hold strong. Pushback now should be easier for Chase on his next form. Hattie's just going to try and avoid him. Hattie's jumps booped. Can't go far. Beat over the top. Can they find anything with it? Oh, they've just scattered, honestly. Oh! Hattie over the top. The drive-by onto Cloud catches him. Disengages a little bit messy from EXO in terms of like supports going one way, DPS going the other. Just creates that small window of opportunity for Hattie to hit the fucking... Hattie hit the grapple shot, right? Hattie hit the grapple. Hattie with the grapple shot just when his team need it. And now they're able to hold on this high ground again. Primal and Blossom coming up. Coalescence soon for Kaneo. What's happened? Hello? CIA took the stream down. We're actually just on like a dodgy Bob stream for the for the Overwatch. Get to Astro stream. Oh wait, I need to be careful not to leak stuff. Hold on. Wait. Is his paused as well? Not paused. Hold on. Coming back.
No rumble. No. Oh, he has.
All right, we're back. We're back. Well, yeah, there's 2 minutes left, so it should be catch up anyway. So let's just see it on Astro's thing.
I have feet for need.
What?
Replay. All right, this is all right. So we just caught up to where we lost, actually, right? That was the grapple shot.
More.
Rump trolling on high.
More half man. Lucio behind you.
Oh wait, we. Oh fuck's sake.
No round. Okay. I'm taking top left. Just play it slow, guys. Push for something.
All right, we'll finish it on here. Now we're here.
Yeah, we're 20 on everything.
But it sounds like the clean feed is back though.
They have feet.
Stay on point.
Beat ram.
On me has rail. On me has rail.
Because I presume the official broadcast lost it as well, essentially.
Find him.
Jamie, no.
He's not here.
Oh, I didn't find anything.
Psycho up.
Can we push? No slide. Kill Soch.
Fuck, it's his squeaky bum time. Yeah, there go all the producers.
I'm gonna primal. Jimmy pocketing you.
Taking cut. Ram under. Luanda.
They're really split. Soch, Moira.
We're taking cut.
Can we take from lane?
More defend.
Okay. Yeah. I kill out of Moira. Ready? Yeah, let's go.
Shockers has a rail. Careful, Astro, careful.
Go. I gotta cut. Yeah, now going.
Let's go, Spike. Roll. Here's a treat. Fetch. Sit. Pay your like bank account.
Fuck! Astro is 3 minutes as well. Hold on, we're gonna have to do. Fuck. The other one's not back yet either. Fuck. Use Prime. Subscribe with Prime. Coming in clutch. Refresh and I should get no ads. We're back. Oh, fuck.
That's okay, bro. Don't worry about it.
They lost, though? Just in time for defeat screen.
I really feel like that's the big issue. Like, is that like every like Kirill and even the beats too, and like.
I mean, it's also just like they just walked a card every time. Like we're 5v4 and they just.
Yeah, sounds like the same thing we were talking about a little bit, you know, about the he's muted. They mute the discussion in between thing. Vitamin. Still on another chase stocks. All right, what am I doing then? Oblivion win. Fuck. It is. It honestly is the perfect example of the chase business of the Astro business model. All right, wait. Let me set up a prediction for the next one, and then we can discuss. We could discuss because I feel like there's a lot to discuss, right? Funny, Astro strikes again. He fucking got us, didn't he? Get yourself an ad block, lol. Well, no, I can't, JP. Think of the principle, right? Now, I ask people to watch my adverts, then use an ad block of my own. As a content creator, I feel that's almost hypocritical. Restart the map. Get turbo. As we talk about this, see what I mean? Well, no, I turn ad block off on certain websites. To be fair, I never turned it off on Twitch because it didn't work on Twitch anyway to begin with. Yeah, Twitch Turbo. That's probably like the better shout, actually. Strike MB. Yeah. Pull down in real time for not 7 to Astro. Exactly. The Animaniac asks, do I like running the Reaper? Yeah, I'm actually a big believer in the Reaper. I think like originally they did it as like the original theory was they were playing against Doom, Tracer, Echo, and they were struggling. So then they started running Winston, Reaper, Tracer. And what we would often have is obviously your Tracers sort of end up sometimes just sort of neutralizing each other. But then what would happen is they would have some kind of Winston die for Echo or die for Tracer. The Reaper would walk onto the Doom. And they had this way that they could just put pressure on all sides at the same time. If London lose, you think they'll go TM side of a bracket, I think? Alright, hold on. Let me transition to this and find the bracket. I think you might be right, Gumbo, though. Oh, so let's do it then. So it's A and B match, right? They get a better bracket if they lose. So this would be... So the winner of this game gets this top one, right? And gets the spray check bracket. But if you lose, you play Twisted Minds into probably Rock. Who's Group T second? Oh, right, this is the Group T. Oh, okay, I see. Wait, let me think. So one of these... So if you come second, this could be... I need a smaller pen. So if they come second, this would be them. Yeah, I feel like the top brackets, so like these four, obviously SSG and EXO could be the other way around, right, quite easily. But obviously, as we see from the game, pretty even teams. I think the top side has more even teams, like there's all decent teams. But then this bottom team, you've got to try and get past spray check. So even though you might get like an earlier first round game, you know, if you get Sheer Cold or Peps, you just have to play spray check in the next round, right? So, yeah. Yeah, not a clear easier side at all, I think. Which I guess is good in a way, right? And that's what we actually would want from our bracket, and that both sides seem reasonably competitive. Maybe this bottom half of bracket's going to be a boring first set of games, you know? Like, Sheer Cold and Peps just go down. People keep treating spray check like they're Falcons. I think spray check are really good. Yeah, the double limb I think is important. In case, unless of course, yeah, if Sheer Cold cause a major upset, then obviously this could cause a lot of problems for people in the bracket. But yeah, I don't think Rock are awful. I think Rock are like maybe 5th best team. Is that right? Yeah, maybe them or Left Right Goodnight are 5th. That's where I'd have Rock right now. Checkmate doesn't play. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fair. You think Left Right Goodnight are great and Rock? Yeah, it's... Maybe. Yeah, and there's going to be a new patch for all these games as well. We should remember there's going to be a new patch for all these games. Which will change it quite a lot.
They're in the wrong spot. If we lose, we call for a rematch because they're in the wrong spot.
Oh, wait, I hear Jamie.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Alright, are they back? Hold on. Alright, we're loading into Saravasa, so let's do a transition. Wait, I just need to exit as well. Alright. I only have a Meteor Strike though, so I don't know if it really brings Doom back. Alright, polls closing. Ooh, SSG still favoured in the votes. Still favoured in the votes despite losing 2 out of 3 maps. You guys are SSG heads. Alright. Sojin again. Reaper again. Maybe the Reaper's... Spark's in as well. Spark in, so have they got another swap in mind? What's the other swap? That's a weird one. Yeah, I think what we heard like the start of... Oh, Psycho had to leave? Oh, maybe it's just that simple. Yeah. Someone's got to protect the Austrian border. They catch Cloud first. I think the idea of why they prefer Shockwave is because it means they have the chance to go Doom Echo with like well having the same roster. They caught. He went AWOL to play in this game. They caught him. Yeah. All right. Coming in. Bubbles. Coalescence coming out. Kitsune rushes. Match. Disengage again. This is what Chris was saying before like Astro cut for comms, right? It's just some of it is just none of our. They just disengage all our ults and try not to have the same thing happen here. Coming round. Rail in tow. Spark misses his pulse. Backbone finishes for kill though. Can't pocket him through it. Chase him down. Hattie looking for pressure. Crispy is 1. Chance to go big with a primal. Oh, he boops and beats it. Later beat available for Astro. Annihilation comes in. Annihilation's still there. There's no way they can kill this. No way they can kill this Ram. Oh, there is a way they bubble the heals. Oh my god, we're actually getting insane bubble value here. Like the... I feel like this ram feels squishier than I've seen a ram feel in quite a while. Yeah, I was like, there's no way they kill the ram when he's got all of this, but they delete it, 0 annihilation value, and SSG are back. No, I don't think so. I don't think the SSG are necessarily worse than they were in Overwatch League. Oh, you've got to bear in mind it's a different meta as well, right? So their power level will automatically have changed, will have adapted a little bit like that as well. It's probably true that over time, in reality, playing against Overwatch League teams over time and just having more quality teams to play would have made you better, but it's not like they're really playing against... They're still playing against teams full of Overwatch League players as well, so I don't know. I'm not sure I completely buy into it. Force for Wraith, kill Canale. Sorry, Force for Fade, kill Canale. Still a positive trade. They're 1 up now. Trying to look for more. Chase is 1 HP. Yeah, really hard to play Ryan Sim on this patch. Yeah, that's bullshit. If that's a bullshit on Optimal. We've won plenty of tournaments not on Ryan. We've won more. We've played more stages and qualified for events not on Ryan than we have on Reinhardt. We're like probably like a brawl. We're like a rush one trick or like a macro one trick, I guess you could say. But we've played plenty of different comps and had success. Like, I'm not going to pretend we're going to be the best team, but... Well, yeah, we're talking about London, so it is a we. Yeah, like we're talking about London in Season 5, yeah. Like Season 5 and Season 6. Yeah, it turns out Psycho was indeed the problem. Yeah, it turns out, yeah, Goomba's right. It's actually just a Psycho problem. What's map 5? I can't remember, actually. Whose pick would it have been? SSG's pick? I don't know what they picked. Shambali, maybe? Maybe not. Dorado? Dorado's in the pool, right? Would they really have picked Dorado? You okay, MO1? Fucking hell. Alright, Annihilation push aggressively. Catches Landon immediately. Probably just lose this fight, I think. Eva's fine, mate. Eva's fine. I think this is probably... This isn't too bad. I don't know why Spark threw the pulse in there. Rialto's map 5? Okay. Yeah, maybe XA ban Dorado and Rialto's for middle ground. I could see that. Alright, B versus B. Kitsune Rush, yeah. Support ults everywhere. Blossom in there, in the middle, somewhere with a backbone. Do we see Widow? No, no chance. Alright, just fighting slowly. Tracer's forced out. Oh, they catch Astro. How do they catch Astro there? Beat forward now. They're just going to take the reset quickly. Did they get a touch? Oblivion used everything as well. It's actually a disaster for Oblivion. You know, like maybe not. Like, obviously, they're probably going to cap the point, but they're actually fucked now in this next one. Yeah, I don't really understand why they... I thought they just beat initially, but I don't know why they did this. Oh! The bubble helps again. They're gonna touch as well. This is actually a true... EXO have severely shit the bed. Yeah, the X-Men films did get the pronunciation right, yeah. Do you think? I don't know. I think Chase is a better Ram than Hadi. And they have the issue of, like, not really having a great hit, Sam. Now this plan is... Ah! I'm not thinking enough steps ahead. I'm just playing fucking checkers, but here they're playing fucking full chess. Like 4D chess. Okay. Alright, yeah, now Spark's wasted Pulse Bomb. I can see the vision coming together. Alright, now they're going to use Primal as well. Now they have no Primal. Yes. Right, now we use Annihilation to beat Kitsune Rush. And then we have Support Ult advantage for the next point. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Alright. Can they touch? Someone's got the touch. Cloud's got the touch. Annihilation. Oh, it doesn't really find anything. Alright, flipped a point though. Coming back in. Slow's good. Oh, they don't get loads of damage on it though, really. Coming in. Pulse Bomb. No good. Sparker's 1-2. Sparker's 1-2. They try and shut him down. Cloud's lost him. Oh! Spark somehow throws it at 4 people in it. Somehow weaves its way in between all of them. Crispy with the earlier beat. Oh, they're going to win it. Fuck, they made it a dogfight, but they're going to win it. Unfortunately, because they made it a dogfight, their plan to have a better ult economy also didn't work. So we're now back to square one where they have support ult advantage. Fuck. Is it net better? I don't know. It might actually still be, yeah, because they did use both support ults immediately, right? And this is now just, we have Cole versus B, and they have Kitsune Rush soon. Yeah, I mean, it's like marginally better. I guess they're slightly winning 4D chess. Alright, Kaneo still doesn't quite have it though. Oh, both Blossoms. Beat comes in. Shockwave holds on. The Cold Pocket's good, actually. Need to be ready to disengage this Kitsune Rush partway through here. Oh, Shockwave, does he not get Wraith off? Yeah, Lanzon's holding on to this as well. They pop the Annihilation. Oh, they do pop the Kitsune Rush at least. Hadi's going to get all the staggers here as well. They're going to kill him slow. Yeah, I don't think Exo should have committed more. I think there's a world where Landon doesn't actually have to commit the Kitsune Rush either, really. And they're just in like a really big advantage. Alright, coming back. Pulse Bomb available for both. Beat's going to be there for both. But that's about it, really. Staggering and scream. Alright, let's see. All coming main. Cloud's gonna split off. Spark being forced back. Bit of space here. Crispy's looking for more. They're chasing Sparks. Recall's gonna be in the middle of nowhere. Sparks, fuck, surely. Yeah, they get Spark. They've lost Shockwave though again. Don't know how they lost Shockwave in that situation. Looking for a way through. Beat gets through. Crispy's beat. Only catches 3 of them. Doesn't catch Cloud, but they're okay. Coalescence now over top versus Kitsune Rush. The Reaper's going to do so much. Reaper's going to do so much. Bubble's good. Oh, he's got Blossom. Spin to win. That's it. That's it. 2-2. Going all the way. Just DC, so no stagger. Exactly. Alright. Space Station on top. Yeah, hold on. We'll rewatch the Canale bit. Hold on. I can't even, yeah, it's so hard to see. Oh, Astro with a boot. Oh, it's Astro actually. Look at this. Look at, watch. Hold on. Let me get you the angle. Astro carry? Astro carry, and it only counts as falling off the map because he's, I imagine, like, he tries to fade back up but doesn't make it. Astro stream's getting there soon. Hold on, let me do a quick transition then.
Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me.
More.
Oh,
Come here,
went for the Ajax as well.
Yeah, I'm carrying you. Better heal. Focus on ram. Yeah, ram and blue one.
Run. Stuck.
Oh, good Suzu. Oh, it's an insane boop, actually.
Nice, good job.
Nice, good job.
Good job. Nice.
Is D.Va better than Ram against the SSG comp? Yeah, I think I could see an argument it is. That D.Va's better. Then you're kind of just in like this weird mirror, essentially, but I could see, yeah, that D.Va's just really better.
Nice, good job.
Alright, they've muted that. Let's go back to live on this. Ooh. Are SSG comp gap in XA? Or is it just a team diff? I mean, I think it's just a dogfight. Like, it's 2-2, you know? And mostly 2-2 play in the same comp matchup. I think... I don't know. I still don't know enough really about the Reaper, because it's clearly working. I feel like I understand the Reaper when it's played against Doom. The Reaper and this, I guess it's kind of a similar theory. That they can just do some kind of bubble pressure and do something to separate the Moira heals. I think what's true is, like, a lot of the time, Bubble is still pretty good at splitting the heals from a tank. But a lot of the time, the Ram's quite good at surviving. But maybe versus Tracer Reaper, because... normally what would happen is, like, if you're playing Winston Dive... Let me get a slightly bigger pen. I feel like if we're playing, like, Winston Dive and they've got, like, a Ram, whatever... What have they got? Sojourn. Moira Lucio. If you do some kind of bubble here... the Moira's going to obviously, like, team with a Sojourn and stuff. And the Ram might be isolated. But if you're just playing against, like, a Tracer Echo, I don't know if you just, like, survive it well enough. Whereas the Tracer Reaper can do a lot more things where they just do, like... They fucking spit roast for Ram, and he can't block both sides. I don't know if that's the case, or if they're just trying to play a little bit around form, so they can then go on Chase and do this when he doesn't have it. Draw him on Matt's head. So I'm not sure, really. Hero pool. Reaper is good versus Ram, and is better versus Moira healing. Yeah. Hero pool. No, I know, like, why I'm... Yeah, I know why they do the Reaper, like, in terms of, like, why they want to put Jamie on it instead of other stuff. I just mean more in terms of, like, how the comp actually works and how they're having success. But I just wonder if, like, suddenly when you bubble off the Ram, when you have, like, the Reaper Tracer, the Ram's actually way more killable than even if you have, like, Tracer Echo or something. I don't know. What's the question? Somebody asked about a comp swap. I can't remember what it was. Does Chase go Doom? I don't think Doom helps him. I think the Doom's like can like bully the Winston a lot, but I think not if you I think the Doom has just a hard time. It's just as hard a time, I should say. Against the Reaper, really. So I think if the problem is if they want a swap, really, I feel like D.Va would make their lives easier, but that's like just really shit for Chase, so maybe I don't think it really works. What's there to get? He just has 2 guns, he comes from sight, yeah. They need to put tablecloth in. XO needs to force Reaper shift more. Had he playing so far? Yeah, I think like Jamie's peaking loads and just getting hard pocketed, and then Hattie's coming in quite late. I feel like they're really able, like, so far SSG have had a lot of success, especially on Suravasa, in, I don't really call it, but like, in like manipulating Kaneo's position. So like Kaneo, there's a disconnect between Kaneo and Chase. Yeah, there definitely is some fights where Backbone's flanking. But I think it's rarer than you think. It's not like, I don't think it's the default.
Methinks a Cupid I shall play. What are you looking at? Keep moving forward.
Best of luck to you all.
Yeah, I think that has to be the play. Yeah, because they do the same. They used to do the same thing on the Genji comp, where like Backbone would. Why's my pen always changing size? Backbone would dash in first, essentially, to take all the aggro, and then Hattie would come in to then drop a bubble for him to play in. But yeah, so it has to be like a bubble awareness thing for EXO. There needs to be a way for him to play around it, whether that's just like disengaging it or Chase is quicker to move back into it. There has to be something that's like a quicker answer. I think what you said about like if you shoot the Reaper more as well, you can force his cooldowns before the fight. That probably makes all of your life easier. I don't know exactly what Shockwave should play, because I feel like a part of the problem with doing like Ram Reaper is I don't know if you really ever force like the Reaper. Like it's so much harder to poke out the Reaper, right? I mean, maybe if you just focus fire him, it can be okay. But I don't know if a Sojourn actually makes this easier. If we just have a Sojourn instead. Yeah, we just have a Sojourn and our Ram is just more disciplined, you know, about making sure we come back. I don't know which one's like the easier answer really. Because it feels like Shockwave's not doing great on Reaper. And if you have a problem with like Ram Reaper is if they bubble and you all walk backwards, what actually happens is the enemy Tracer and Reaper just get to walk forward for free almost, you know, and there's like no other pressure. Yeah, I feel like I don't know the exact like cooldown, but it's something where like when they will do something, then they will find their bubble timing, and you just take a step back and then can you repush. If you just take a step back and repush, you're probably okay. Yeah, and then they just play to like pocket the Sojourn a lot more through it, you know? Because it certainly feels like it's Chase's the one dying more than the others for the most part. Yeah, right. Submissions closed. Alright, let's get our music com. Alright. Alright, so more of the same. Reaper again. Call you crazy with Bastion. I mean, it'd force him to swap Winston at least. Probably. Alright. Just keep up. What's interesting for me is what's the trigger for SSG, right? Like, what are they looking for? Because Hattie's not just like, they're not just walking and pressing bubble, you know? They're gonna come up top here to clear them first. Makes sense for Oblivion. Backbone's gonna get to walk on the Moira here. Kaneo wants to hold on to that fade. Backbone's looking for more. They've forced over cooldowns. Backbone's gonna go hide in the corner again. Backbone's being a real nuisance on this Reaper. Trying to slowly poke him out. Because you see here, like, Hattie's really took ages to commit his first bubble there. Now he's even playing super far behind. Disengage is good. Hattie's going up to high ground. They're getting cart for free now. Kitsune Rush nearly there. See, again, Hattie's, like, bubbling high ground. They all try and disengage. Spark's got to run! He gets recall. It's a scary recall. Astro's in trouble. They've Kitsune ulted in the background, though. Can they find... They trade 1 for 1. Lucio's cut. 4v4. Spark gets a pulse bomb. Slow is good. Pulse bomb's good. It's winnable. For Exo, that is. Oh, Backbone gets one. Lantern goes down. Spark's back. Spark and Astro are back. Astro's going to have beat, but he really can't beat. Alright. Lantern is on ping, yeah. Yeah, no nice. They didn't play anywhere near where Hattie could get, like, value. You saw what Hattie was looking for, right? Where he's, looking to get a bubble on high ground or something. And Hattie's actually just going to get blown up with his primal. It doesn't fucking exist. Alright. Annihilation to finish it. Ram is such a shit tier hero. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Like, felt like a reasonable amount of health to recontest with from Hattie, but that was actually an incorrect statement. Want to clear back? Oh, the boop's scary actually. Shockwave's way out of position. Yeah, they catch Shockwave now as well. Have to reset. Want to try and get more staggers here as well. Exo probably don't want to have to go back across the bridge, so we're going to go up the stairs instead. Oh, they catch Chase. Gonna get all the kills slightly staggered here. No fade for Kanale. On the back foot. Alright, Kitsune Rush now again. This is really nice. This is really now a really nice a nice part from part of the map for them. For SSG, that is. They can just play like here, make the cross annoying. Oh, he's on the boat! He doesn't know he's on the boat. Just happy to fight around with it though. Kitsune Rush is going to come. They disengage it, do they? Oh, they're weak. They trade 1-for-1. Crispy and Hattie trade. Shockwave's TP'd up top, I think. He'll get forced back. Good trade from Spark. Oh yeah, they're just, I don't know. Just finding kills in the chaos here. Astro's now on the Moira. They'll finish that one off. And we get all the cleanup again. Yeah, I don't know. They're just all playing reasonable positions here, SSG. They're all hitting them as they cross, and it's just like, it's just hard. XO aren't managing to deal with it very well. Alright, this time. Oh my god, Spark just decimates Crispy. It's another reset here. Hattie's going to bubble behind him. They can't go backwards. Their health's getting so low. Backbone's going to finish him. Yeah, I actually don't know how Spark gets that kill. I presume someone just fucking, like, landed or someone just dinks Crispy as he's crossing. This position actually is really obnoxious. They need to try and get across and go right side, but they just lose people. Alright, they've cleared up top before they cross now. Seems sensible. Chase is taking a lot. Shockwave's going to TP for space. Hattie's going to primal. Oh, Crispy! Alright, separated him. Kanale's died when this is happening. 1-for-1 though. Chase is gone. Tail end of the primal. Alright, it's a Hattie world. 1 minute left now. Now they're going to go back up atop again. So they've got to go through the effort of clearing them again. Then trying to cross again. And these crosses have not been successful. Shockwave ult. I didn't even see it actually. Alright, Shockwave's gone back to deal with Hattie. They're splitting up a little bit here, XO. Not recommended. Lantern is just harassing them. Lantern does not want to give up this angle, actually. Pulse Bomb is a miss. Alright, now they have the ults. They can get these ults to point. This is Oblivion's chance. Last chance as well. Cloud has for Pulse Bomb. They're on point. Probably start with Cole sooner rather than later. Kitsune Rush will come in. Can disengage it a little bit here. They're going to beat and Annihilation and Cole back. They've just used all the ults. All the ults in the world. At the same time, so Astro's Beat's going to get about as much value as you can ask, but it's still an Annihilation on point. It's still hard to deal with. And it was just about get the job done. But SSG are going to keep people alive behind him here. Sparks has his recall force. Hattie's going to jump over a wall in a second. Oh, he's going all the way around. He has Primal soon. Cloud has Pulse Bomb. Spark has Pulse Bomb. Oh, chance for a sick hit. Nice Spark. Need a bit of a miracle now if I'm Exo. Coming around the corner. Hattie has Primal still as well. Might not even need it, really. And yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it. Is this for 2-0? This is 2-2. Oh, you mean 2-0 in the group? Yeah. Winner of this wins the group. Use everything I want challenge? Yeah, it was actually a terrible thing. I'm not sure that's completely true, Will. Need to stop thinking they need to rotate. What do you mean? Like, go up... I don't know. I feel like up top should be fine. Like, if once they... Obviously, like, they fucked for bridge cross, like, 2 or 3 times. But, yeah. But I think the first 2 is because they don't clear the top behind them first. And then they're just crossing into ults, which is hard. 20 sub if Exo win? Fuck. Thank you, Foreside. Putting his money where his mouth is. Yeah. Well, I felt in general when they were crossing, there was just like moments, you know, like on the fucking bridge where like, Hattie will be here and I see one person going here and 3 people going into the room. And it just feels like there's like, they're not sure exactly what they want to do, you know what I mean? Like, are they just crossing and walking, or are they like stopping to deal with it, or whatever it is? What changes depending on who wins? So the winner just gets out of group. The winner gets out of a group. Second has to play the decider match. But that decider match won't be until next week. Yeah, better seeding, but it's not like... It doesn't make a huge difference in terms of strength or side of a bracket or anything. But yeah, the week off and technically better... The better seeding is probably more important in terms that you get map picks or map pick advantage more than anything else. Alright. Why do you go Widow? Optimistic. Alright, well, that was a brief... That was a good 20 seconds on Widow. Does it? Maybe he sticks it now for this point fight, honestly. Yeah, now it's hard to get to him. Alright, Shockwave needs a little bit of redemption. Hattie is fed? Alright, okay. Shit. Now it's going to be all the space back for free for Exo. They want to try and rotate here. Backbone's going up top behind. Crispy's going to Mark. Want to force him down here. Backbone refuses to leave the ground. Yeah, Shockwave's just going to be sitting on the high ground, just hard scoping this point. It's really difficult for Spacestation to clear this ram necessarily and deal with the Widow. They can maybe even just 5-man go behind and kill the Widow if they really want, but I don't think it's worth the effort. Because by the time you do it and you kill her and you come back to fight on point, she'll just fucking respawn and be in the same position again. Pulse Bomb misses. Kitsune rush now. They have to fight for point, so Cole comes through. Pulse Bomb's in. It catches Astro actually, so Astro's not going to get to this beats, and this fight might just be off the cards. Backbone's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. If he's thinking about it, he wants a clear chase. Spark's gonna die. He's thinking about it, but Suzu's there. They just tank it and focus invoke. Crispy beats, though. Okay. Crispy beats. The beat might actually give them the opening here, because now they've got beat advantage and primal advantage. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. A CX palm for sure. So now this is like the big opening. 1 minute 13 seconds left. Where are we going? Astro giving a little peek just to give a Widow a chance. They kill Crispy on bridge. Shockwave's traded one actually. Alright, Haddy trades him. Can they clear point quickly enough? The cart's rolled back a little bit as well. Just pocket chase as much as we can with this annihilation. Oh, help Kanale. Touch for point. Alright. Gonna be back soon. Here's that beat advantage push now as well. He doesn't pop the annihilation? Oh, does he think he'll just die because of it? Ah. Yeah, I guess he thinks he just dies. Fuck. Oh yeah, beat would have been nice there. Yeah, because they actually had him with the beat. I think it's such, if they could just match beat in that situation, even if they go and kill Shockwave and stuff, it's fucked, you know. Like it's so hard to get it moving. They're all my boys, Eggs. I feel like I've probably coached everyone except for probably just Shockwave. Shockwave and yeah, just Shockwave. City Liverpool result? Yeah, you can. Yeah. Oh yeah, I also get 20 subs if Exo wins. 1-1. That's not a bad result at all for Liverpool, I think. Alright, Astro's gone down. Kitsune rush on point. Just playing to disengage it. Chase in trouble. Slows his way out. Coalescence over top. Coming out top here. Oh, backbones. How does Shockwave die there? Fuck. And they've cleared for Tracer. They're dying on point. They have Suzu still. Cloud just needs to live. Cloud just needs to live. Okay, they're out. The touch is really hard. Crispy does have beat. Chaser's going to go Doom. They beat out. Just disengage now with your space station. Yeah, defensive bubble. Pulse one misses from Cloud. Primal's going to get it going. There's one. It's over. It's over. SSG take it. SSG take it. Yeah, the whole sort of last two maps, it just felt like there was so many just like ult situations that just ended up with like 3 or 4 ults being used. Yeah, I mean, it was a good match. I think like it's one of those ones, I think even though you lose it feels shitty, you actually, I think Exo also walk away from this thinking, ah, fuck, if we just weren't idiots, we win this game as well, you know? Thank you. Thank you, Foresight. Even though they didn't win, very generous, Foresight. Thank you very much. Appreciate all the gifts. Oh, Crispy got one. There you go, Crispy. It's not all bad. Not my fault. Thank you, Foresight. Do appreciate it. Who else got one? Lucky people in chat? Endorsement level, yeah, an endorsement level 5 for sure. Not lucky today. Fuck. All right.
Fucking Chris.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Foresight. No one left behind. Beano Wolf. Sort it out. Don't remember seeing this comp before. Reaper Tracer being really good. So I think some of it is the ability to really bully the RAM a lot more. This is indicative. I mean, I think Europe's competitive. I think there's like these are the easy games. Or not the easy games, like the lower stakes games, you know. Is it good versus Doom? I think so. Yeah, I think really I think originally this comp was to beat the Doom Echo more than anything. But they seem to have found a playstyle that works consistently for them against Ram. Let me see if I can... I guess we should say... Let's say for the interview as well. But what I was looking at is like, are the replays already up? Because maybe we just watch the replays, right? Because no disrespect, obviously, to the... what do you call them? To the other games? I don't think that's exciting. And the Toronto spray check game is at... Oh, what was it? Hold on. 20 CET, so it's like an hour away. Wait, no. 7? Yeah, an hour away. Alright, see you, Dan. We need to be men, is that what he said? Well, looks like the men won. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if this will give me the updated codes. Do these codes get wiped when the new patch comes out? Yes. You don't want to see Jax's team play? Well, I think they're just going to 3-0. I think it's like not a very exciting game to actually have. Do they normally come out at the end of the day? That's annoying.
It's that boy.
Hello. How you doing, my man?
Wait, who we got? I know this guy.
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. It's been a joy watching you guys back on the server. Walk us through the locker room talk. It was a close series. How did you guys manage to edge it out? What was the game plan, or what adjustments have been made towards the second half of it?
I don't know. I think we didn't change that much. Like, we talked about a couple of things that they were doing well and how to play it better. But like we're just, at the end of the day, I think we're just the better team and our comp is better. So we didn't change that much. There were one or two things that they were doing really well the first couple maps. So we just figured out, how to avoid that, and we were completely fine.
Yeah, I wanna ask about the comp. Like, what do you guys see with Winston that maybe you think other teams don't really see with that hero being used?
Big Winnie.
I have no idea why other teams aren't playing Winston, honestly. I think the hero, I mean, I guess for the most part, it's
no one has a Winston player.
It's teams not having the people to play it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're spray check, you probably don't want to put bets on Winston if possible. For EXO or Chase Torch on Winston, I feel like it'd be a good pick for them. But like, I think like the bubble, like just the mobility and everything is so strong. You can do so much off of a Winston bubble timing push. Like Winston and Reaper especially, like have such like a good synergy together too. Like it just enables the hero more than I think any other tank really does.
Yeah, it makes sense. We saw a lot of times where you guys were using your TP.
Priya
into
does
the
not
Winston
play
bubble to
Monkey.
really kind of set up some play.
Yeah.
Check DMs if you want.
I mean, very quickly, like looking ahead, obviously, like only 8 teams make it.
Ah, nice one, Chris. Actually, thank you.
End up playing EXO again.
If I don't want it, don't check it.
You have the hardest.
All right,
group, I
let's
think,
hear what Jamie's saying, and then we can take a little peek at some of the replays, because we've got an hour, right? I need to grab a drink and stuff, and then we'll lock in.
Let's say excited to get a chance to play against, because obviously you guys, you walk into this with a lot of expectations, right? In the old days, it used to be low expectations, and you guys, got to be an underdog. Those days are over. How does that feel? How does that?
Yeah, but they're not very good games, Chris.
It's quite nice. I think right now my team doesn't agree.
We'll do an hour of the replays of this game, and then we'll do Toronto versus Spray Check Scrim.
For me, it'd be
That's the plan, I think.
Like, we lost to them in the Swiss. It was a close game. This is the second time we've beaten EXO in like 2 weeks. So I'm not. I wasn't worried going into this game. I'm surprised that they got a couple maps. They played it really well, honestly. I'm not worried about anyone necessarily, because I know we can beat every team, but it's just going to come down to that spray check game, realistically.
Right on. I love that. Now we can set up a grudge match. Thank you so much, Backbone, providing us with storylines as we go along. Congratulations, of course, once again to you and the team. We can't wait to see more of you.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to chat to the man.
All right, so I'll get a drink. We'll do some replays. Drink, then replays into Scrim. All right. I'll be right back. Entertain yourselves. Ooh, what are we saying? Huh. What am I doing? I'm doing. Let me change the stream title. Let's go. Let's see. SSG versus EXO replays. Then what time will it be? 21 CT. Frontier Defiant versus Spray Check scrims. New emotes. Maybe versus LG later. I just have a massive, like, my title can just be like a million things long, right? That's not a problem. Alright, let's boot my game up. This music's doing some stuff, isn't it? Fuck. Look at why Sky was dying so much. Why was Cookie subbed? I don't think Cookie's that comfortable on Reaper, so if they want that swap available, maybe it's just better for Shockwave. No, just one good match, yeah. Like, these two games are probably going to be super one-sided. Let's see, where's the game? Whoa. Alright, let me find my things. Oh, not challenges. We can do those later. Where do we want to start? What are we thinking? I feel like Suravasa is maybe the key, right? I don't know. I feel like Suravasa was like they cracked the code. You know, I might start with Suravasa. Lost the game but got a gifted sub? Exactly. So who's the real winner? Subsparker in? I know, it really seems like Psycho's really exposed as a bit of a fraud here, so I guess that's how it works. I guess that's how it goes. Alright, what are we saying? So I guess the things that are interesting to understand is like, what's the key to go? Because you can't just bubble here, Jamie TP's up, don't get anything. Jump back, reset on position. Just like all these like soft commit jumps from Hadi. Icon tries to walk in on Shade Wraith for form. It doesn't feel like anything crazy is happening now, just like soft jumps, same timing, Backbone's going to walk, and same time, Spark's going to try and blink into the Tracer. Okay. Then this is the bubble, right? This is the bubble we go for. What we want is just like this, right? This moment, right? Where we can just put something here, and then like, if I go to Kanoa's POV, now I just have my line of sight broken, and then if we can walk into a ram at this time, and we can have Spark just like force the Tracer duel at this time, maybe Astro does such a thing like this as well. Seems really reasonable, right? That all of a sudden, Moira's really good at like looking after herself, but she can be really shit at pocketing other people if they're not immediately with her. So maybe this is like a core idea. I guess it's now like a... Hold on, I didn't want to close my blind. Daylight's over. Flowers? Hey, Jinjay. Jinjay? Jinjay. I'm saying it correctly. I'm confident. All right. Okay, so I guess what's interesting is what does Hattie see that makes him go for the bubble? Is it really just, I have a bubble, let's do a thing? Yeah, I guess, like, there's no recall here. So I guess, my guess would be, like, it's something like they just go when Hattie thinks he can go, and then, Hattie goes when he thinks he can go, and if there's, like, something like this, where we say, like, the tracer has no re or something, that's when everyone just, that's when everyone, like, steps up aggression on the tracer. Astra gets the boop, he dies. Push after recall? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yes, obviously some of you guys would have helped see the comms live as well. But yeah, that's what I figured would happen, is there's, like, an opportunity for it. But it was, like, 2 bubble cycles before that, right? Where he's probably just also going. Just because he can see a jump on. Alright, so now Shockwave has rail. Similar thing again, right? The bubble's done the exact same thing. Kanail's sort of cautious for his life. Crispy's cautious for his life. But we get this, and we have this thing, right? Quite clear what is in London's fucking head right now, you know? The Cole comes out, Kitsune Rush comes out, and this is a problem London were having the whole day. In terms of, like, London would press this button, and then they would just leave. I don't know if there's great solutions to this. So no, it's not like the worst value either, because they were going to push with Cole, and now we stop them pushing with Cole. So maybe it's really okay. Yeah. Well, the idea is, like, I think, like, some of that is, yeah, because if they want to push, that's what we're exploring now, Yaxify. I think some of it is as well as where, like, if they want to clear Backbone and Backbone's just standing on like a position like this where he's just holding point or whatever, if Chase wants to push him, he sort of has to walk forward. And if he does walk forward, he then leaves this, like, pocket of space behind him. Open your VODs up to the public. All of these ones, like the official broadcast ones, are all going to be on my second YouTube channel. It's only the scrim ones that are behind the thing. Yeah, it's mainly to force the tank. So we just saw like another example of it, but they're going to go for the tracer on this occasion. But I think the idea is when you get this separation between, like, this is an M, this is a Lucio, Sojin or whatever, and the Ram here. If you land the bubble here, what happens is you separate from Moira pocket quite a lot, and then the Reaper and Tracer have a really great timing to either go on the Ram, or if a Tracer just wants to force it or something. Distinct lack of echo in this match. Where have you been, Kasaurus? It's now an Orisa and it's an Orisa meta in Korea and a Reaper meta in Europe. You miss one day of Overwatch, and this is where we're at. Yeah, they want. I think they want the swaps though. Like, they go Reaper later in this. I think it's CommanderX VODs, I want to say. Chris, you should use the Chris Rant emoji. It's actually almost entirely for you when you want to make, like, an aggressive point. Promoting my new emojis. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Koza. Alright. So this time we just sort of drop on the Tracer. Primal's going to be used. We do this, like... Crispy's having such a hard time with some of these beats. Yeah, I should have a command for the second channel, but I've not set it up yet. Boop's good. But yeah, again, we just see this, like... This, it's just this divide, right? This amount of stuff, and all of a sudden, the Reaper and Tracer can actually really fuck up the Ram if he does this. Astra gets the later B, and then it's just like, can we focus something? Force the Annihilation, we all scatter. Yeah, we just bubble him off again. We're just so ready on this next bubble timing. Because I remember watching this live and thinking, like, this guy's never dying when I see Hattie primal him. feel it from the K-Man's POV. Yeah, it seems reasonable to pocket here. And then, yeah, it's just like shit, you know, like shit like this. Like, okay, they're turning on chase, so if I'm a Moira, I have to walk forward. And then this provides an there's like, just timings then come up for Spark to do something like this. Vader's force. And now it's all back. Yeah. Yeah, if someone's really dedicated, they should use these emotes to go back and watch, like, the Kasaurus episode and just emote to tell the entire episode. Alright, then we're just focusing stuff on point and we feel good about this. Cool, 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 cool. What do you do about it? I think it's just that you like close this gap. I don't know exactly. Obviously, it's also apparent that neither do EXO. They didn't manage to really solve it. I wonder if there's a world where like, oh, it's just like a really horrible. Let me use the sky as a background. If there's like this gap is the problem, can we just keep this gap closed? Like when Hattie goes on bubble, can our Ram just get back through the bubble? You know, can we just get everyone out of the bubble, take a step back, and then repush as one? You know. I know Dan was talking a lot about like, can we put the Reaper under more pressure as well? And maybe that's true as well, you know. Maybe something like that, especially when we have the Sojourn. Are you going to share this code? It'll be in the replays thing, but I can share it as well after. It'll be public though, at least as long as the thing lasts until the patch. Yeah, exactly. Just like look for a repush timing. Like, oh, they've bubbled. Can I step back? 'Cause so far, all the ones we've seen, Chase has just sort of stood his ground and got fucked up. Alright, so here, it's a really difficult one. This time, Backman's actually even going to flank as well because he has ult. So this one's, I think this one's slightly different, right? They're just going for a push. Again, there's still this level of separation though, right? Where it's just like, the Ram Tracer trying to force point. Yeah. Yeah, I think my idea is I think yeah, like my current thinking is we just want to be more of a 5-man blob and then just be ready to kite. Like instead of doing something like this, you know, where we're having like one group here and one group here, can we just fucking swing to point as 5 and then just be ready to kite as 5? And then I think it makes Hattie's decision making way harder. SSG won in the end. SSG won it was a 5-mapper to be fair, but they won it. Because yeah, to be fair, they sort of just go for the backline here because they have an ult to die for backline, so it's a slightly different plan from SSG. But I think that the concept of like, I don't know what you call it, like the trigger to go is still the same. Alright. Alright, so here, where are we starting? Everyone's in a little hidey hole. Jamie's being sneaky. We run into a tracer. Alright, Courtney's gonna get forced. Alright, now there's like this nice timing, right? Because this is the timing we're talking about. Like, oh, can we find something to push now? We've sort of baited out the bubble. Hattie's bubble doesn't get great value. Now what's the repush timing? Can we find something to go? They all kind of reset though. Hattie's bubble timings now back in 1. Hattie's also, you know, it's as soon as Hattie jumps out as well, he's just going for like another flank and setup. Like the setup time for Hattie's so much quicker. Like if we look at like, we can watch from Hattie's POV to sort of demonstrate a little bit more. He goes, okay, they're coming up. All right, I think I can find a bubble timing. Oh, this bubble timing was a little bit wank, wasn't it? All right, that's fine. And then immediately we're just looking to go over flank and go again. So then by the time they're ready again, there's this other good timing. So now the spacing looks a little bit better, right? In terms of like everyone's grouped together. Beating Kitsune out at the same time, I guess because these two guys hate the economy. But it's obviously a really powerful repush tool as well. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like don't know. I think in reality they didn't mean to press both here, but I mean they chase down the kills and Shockwave actually commits overclock as well, so it's sort of, it ends up working out in a weird way. All right. Just trying to, yeah, I'll just fucking get them on the rotate, really. I mean, it's just such a hard situation, because now they're trying to walk as one. Yeah, thank you, Abo. Yeah. Yeah, so they run into Winston. You see how keen he is to Primal, obviously, like, make the beat as hard as possible. And just fucking kills him all the way in. I mean, this is a really hard fight. It's kind of set up. Where are we going? Alright, alright. Well, just gonna go early again. Okay. Alright, early. They just kind of early dive, try and catch anyone. Don't really find anyone. Now they annihilate. They'll catch Landon. I don't know exactly why they went for this one in spawn. I guess they just thought they could catch them. Yeah, like they just want to go because they're like, no great ults. Can they just get a beat out or get an annihilation out? Which I guess is technically obviously what they do get in this. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alright, then. This one is actually probably like... This one's really fightable. I think is this the one where they like Exo super ult? Alright, slow and pokey, Hattie's flanking. Looks for a dive now. You see just now when it's just like, it's not quite like, Hattie doesn't really want to land here, I guess. Like, it's really hard to go anywhere from there. Now when Hattie's gonna jump in. They just sort of leave Hattie. Yeah, and again, if we just like, if we do like a little like ring check, everyone's in like a really nice group. And we can just like walk into something instead. And I think like this is like one of the easier ones for Exo to work with, but I think this is the general idea. And then I can chase, then the question is just can Chase hit the slow? And the answer is, yeah, Chase can hit the slow, we hit a punch, cool, we force out the Reaper, everything starts to look quite reasonable. We use the beat. I don't know why. I'm not sure what we're scared of. We're scared of a Reaper. If we were scared of Blossom, I feel like we just deal with it. I mean, it's kind of awkward because obviously normally it would be like you can just Suzu this. And like that was like the old Reaper meta, but obviously it's really hard to Suzu it on fucking Moira. Don't know. I don't know if that is why he does it. Yeah, I don't know if it... Yeah, it doesn't have boop, worried about it. I think I would have had boop just in time. Yeah, I think you probably just risk it. I don't know. I think you risk it. You should be okay. As long as you're calling carrot, everyone should be out of like just a few steps back anyway. Alright, TP through. Oh, just gonna Blossom because I see the engage. The bubble ends up getting way more value on the engage. Feels, I don't know, it feels a little bit easy for them to walk in, but they just can't do anything about it. It's possible this is just like a shit place to hold because of this, right? Like because they can do this, it's just a shit place for a Ram to hold, you know? Like you'd never really look to hold in this these areas otherwise. Whereas like when they're holding here, you know, well I guess it was on this side technically, right? But you sort of look at it and go, well, where do you want to jump, Hattie? Yeah, there's not as many great options, you know? Yeah, Crispy can maybe hold there, but like if a Reaper TPs Amber Winston, like he can't mark it all, if you know what I mean. I mean, it could help, right? It could help for sure, but I don't think they can actually control that space. Maybe if a Reaper starts up there, I don't know. Maybe if a Reaper starts up there, it's possible. Like if it's just like Reaper, Lucio, then Ram, Moira is like this, maybe. Maybe that's like an okay version of a hold rather than just all here. But the engages ends up being 2-3, and that's what causes like the real problem. Because then Shockwave's Wraith is forced for free. Hattie still has bubble and everything. Yeah. Alright, and end up getting the retake. We beat as well, actually. Yeah, I think it's a reasonable beat. Honestly, it's like, because obviously, like, we're 100% winning this trade because of the bubble. But it's like really hard to ask Astro to figure that out in the moment, right? Just to realize, actually, I've done the calculations. Yeah, this bubble will give us the slight edge in the Blossom thing, so we don't need it. Is Cloud? Where's Cloud? Oh, he just sort of gets outpaced. Yeah, but as an argument, what I want if I think I'm EXO is I don't need Cloud to be doing anything. That isn't just like, hanging with the group. Like, hanging with the group, make Backbone's life hard, make Sparker's life hard. If we can make Hattie's life hard. Like, don't worry about these two. You know, like, if we do a step back together and do the repush, that's when I want my Tracer. My Tracer could just be with my fucking Ram and then just play to follow my Ram slow or something, you know? It doesn't need to be like... I think Cloud can play a bit more controlly. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if that was just like this fight is just a bad example of that. And that's what you would normally do against this sort of thing, or what exactly. But yeah. All right, same sort of situation again, where it's like, it's the same as the other retake, where it's just these are really awkward areas to clear if we're a Ram team. There we go. And we sort of bait the jump, actually. Feels a little bit, I don't know. I don't know what the word is, but it just feels really like EXO don't know how they want to move around this map, or like for this retake. Kind of run into Hattie and clear him first, so they're pretty happy with that. Again, there's an argument of like, can we just take a rotate and just make sort of this like fucking easier? Like even if we just all come out here, or we all even come out here, you know? Does it make it easier for this? I think so. Right, so we go and we force it. We force for Primal, but Crispy's going to get caught. The whole thing just looks a little bit disorganized in terms of how we're walking up. Alright, TP back, holding the high ground. Again, I guess Cloud's like has to play for the touch here, to be fair. Yeah, it's just a good disengage from, like, they know what the SSG just feel like they know what the game is a little bit more here. Like, the bubble's actually a little bit early from Hattie. We're just, like, almost farming everything. They're going to come in. Kitsune rush here to fight them, because if they don't respond, then they can just kill the Ram. Obviously, they're going to respond with Cold Annihilation. Everyone just runs. Chase feels like he can't chase because of the cap and stuff, and they don't want to split too much, so they end up wasting these two ults. Bubble again. You see how it, like, even this last point, it feels like Hattie's bubbles have had a much harder time working. Maybe we want to force the angle that's being held by Tracer and Lucio as a 5v2. Yeah, you can. Like, yeah, it depends a little bit on the setup, right? I think there's some where it's just like, if there's a high ground, maybe we just need to fuck it off a little bit, you know what I mean? And just avoid it. Or there's maybe ones where we can actively clear this first. The problem with clearing like a Lucio Tracer is it's like difficult to clear them. And it's really easy for them to retake the space afterwards, so you can sometimes just end up trying to clear something you can't really clear, or you can't clear it very effectively at least. Oh. So coming around, pulse bomb attempt's gonna miss. Again, we see like a much tighter formation now coming out from Oblivione. Pulse bomb's gonna miss. We force back right out. We beat in aggressively. I don't hate this beating aggressively. Just need to make sure we get a kill here. Force for TP. Kill backbone. All right. All right. Yeah. Oh, hold on. 1 sec. Oh, oh, oh. All right. I'm back. DoorDash. You want to see? Can I get an angle? Plate's hot. Plate's hot. Oh. Wait, should I go big cam? Here we go. Let me do... Where is it? This one? Big cam. Can we see? Pork and chorizo meatballs. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh. Alright, this fight, done. Fiance buff? Yeah. Alright, what is happening? Alright, so here we get the same kind of... It's not quite the same thing, but like, Canel's a little bit split here. Big bubble on. But now this is kind of what we want if we're like... In an ideal world, this is kind of what we want if we're Chase. Or like EXO in general. Like, now can we just walk forward and do a thing? Obviously, we've got to respect like the ults and stuff, but yeah. Scared Blossom. Better Blossom. Beat over top. Hold over top. Yeah, because here in theory, it should be like, it should feel really almost hard won for EXO, right? Like they'd actually traded up, but then the ult economy is just a little bit fucked, right? Because again, it's gonna be this bubble, but obviously the cold just sort of cancels this out to a degree. Alright, still gets a kill actually. I guess the question is, where is... Because some of my question is like, where do I want Canel to stand then, right? Because I say I don't want this split. But where, do I really want Canel to stand here? Surely not, right? Like, he's just going to get fucked. So where do I actually want Canel to stand in this? Maybe there's just like an argument this like repush is like too much. To a degree, you know? We obviously like some of it is we die with Wraith and stuff. I can see where the orb is. Where's the orb going? Fucking tripping. It's the next orb I was more interested in anyway. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Maybe we could have orbed like half, yeah. Like, we'd probably survive if, like, obviously, Shockwave has Wraith, right? Yeah, I wonder if there's an element like... Yeah, there's like an element in this moment here. Now, actually, like, we can peek and stuff, but we actually can't go kill anything, right? With this level of cooldowns on Chase necessarily. Like, he's about to have slow, but he doesn't have form, doesn't have shield. He's like, I guess he shields to peak. I don't know. I think it's more just like It might just... it's probably just... Honestly, it's probably actually really just fine if Shockwave just presses his fucking button. And then we Annihilation and we push, and yeah. They're going to Kitsune ult, we disengage. It would probably feel loads better now right now if we had a Reaper shooting this monkey as well. Yeah. Yeah, there's probably like a... It's a little bit of like, we just need to be careful. Like, going forward with too many cooldowns. Or going forward without too many cooldowns, but... I think it's probably fine. As long as they actually... Everyone hits their buttons. Alright, beats now back for both teams. Pulse bomb, etc. Again, Haddy flank him. I still wonder if there's just like a situation here where it's like, actually... Do I just want Cloud to be ruining Haddy's day more often? I don't know. Maybe it's not. It's like, it doesn't need to be that specific. It's just like, as long as Cloud has taken someone. Because here we kind of see the opposite thing, right? Where, like, Haddy's going to get the bubble he wants, in theory. You know, he sort of separates... Tries to separate the heals. But everyone actually rotates past the bubble as well. Like, you do the same thing in, like, Anna Brig meta, right? When you played against Winston all the time. No, I've not looked at the Scowl stuff yet. We'll look at it... What will we look at it? Fuck. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we VOD reviewing Olivero. But yeah, actually, everyone rotates forward in this site, in this situation. This is really fine as well. We just, like, rotate away from the bubble. And now we're bullying the Tracer, really. Fuck, Shockers. Fuck. Who's killing him? Is it just... I feel like it's going to be Landon. Yeah, Landon just hits for Dink. Landon's actually doing so much. And obviously this is something that Landon can do, like a... Landon can do, or Kiri can do now, and Moira cannot do. You know, when we talked about the idea of putting more pressure on the Reaper from Exo's point of view, well, Moira can't really do it. Yeah, I feel like D.Va would have been a decent swap, but obviously it's not really on the cards for Chase. I think his idea is just to, like, walk up and put a lot of pressure out. So, like, he can still be a tank in the traditional sense. We walk up, we put a load of pressure out. But then when the Winston comes in with a bubble, I think we just want to, like, rotate either into the bubble to kill the Winston, rotate out the bubble. Either way, really. I think the biggest problem right now is they have the bubbles, like, the bubbles splitting them, they're focusing them. I think there's, like, a skill for Chase in recognizing, like, when this bubble goes down, and my Moira might be here and my Ram might be here, are they all coming to fuck me? If they're coming to fuck me, I need to fuck off. Or are they all going for my Moira? In which case I should sort of go into, like, carry mode, you know? And it's like a very, like, split-second decision of just reading, like, if you feel you're the one getting hit or that he's the one getting hit. Alright, so good reposition from Exo. Shockwave doesn't get his Wraith off. Beat comes in, Beat comes back. Hole comes through now. Still fighting on the Kitsune Rush. Pulse Bomb's no good. Oh, man, this is a big boot by Astro. Fuck. Oh, Christmas actually just, like, gets the corner. Kaneo is so unlucky not to have it quite in time. Yeah, okay, so I feel like I've seen the theory in action at least. And then I guess should we look at the Rialto as like the what was the where's my pen? I always have this problem where my pen just fucks off. And then there's some combination of buttons that will give me my pen back. It's something to do with the drawing / alt tabbing. There we go. Unranked games, client activity. No, we established this wasn't client behavior. It was in fact base. Now, I was the one having a good time. So I think on Rialto we see like, I guess like Exo's theory in action. A little bit. Only play quickly out drinking now? Yeah. Maybe actually seems like the best play. Alright. So what's happening? Alright, so we moved carts so far. Again, we've seen these sort of problems where like everyone's on high ground above us. Alright, again we want to clear everyone on high ground. Let's see. Jump up top. We're going to go up top again. I can't remember what do they do it in. Yeah, because there's an argument now, and actually, like, one of the nicer sides to swing is just swing this way away from the high ground. And if you swing this way and you just shoot Landon out, then obviously he will just TP away and he'll be okay, but he has to fuck off, you know? There's an argument this can also be what Cloud is looking to do a lot more as well. Like, give us space to rotate into. Because we sort of stay here, and this obviously gives Hattie, like, a really nice drop and zap everyone and all of this type thing. Because in reality, right, like, if we wide swing against this comp, what happens? Nothing, right? It's a Kiri Reaper Tracer. It's really hard, like, unless Landon goes, like, real fucking crazy. Like, I feel like it's only Landon who can put out pressure, but Landon has to hit so much, we can just force him out at least, you know? Now we have this kind of space, right? And now this is again, we see like this tight formation where it's just like, where does Hattie put the bubble where they can't all either just walk into him and one-shot him or just all leave up in the same direction, you know? I don't know why Hattie bubbles here actually, because there probably is a timing right here because like Chase goes a little bit too far, or like Chase at least goes. What am I doing into this comp? I think you can still like, I don't know, because they'd have to go. Do they have to go Kiri? Yeah, I think they probably have to go Kiri, which is fine for Kanale. But I don't know if for Doom... Okay, does for Doom beat for Winston? Probably not in this type of mirror, right? Because he's got the bubble advantage. Not when both teams are on Reaper, at least. Maybe if you go, like, Doom Echo, it can work. But I don't know. I actually really like... London have, like, this... I really like London's playstyle versus the Doom Echo. So I don't know. I feel like... Oh, not London. SSG just have, like, all these playstyles for different comps at the moment. So I don't think the Doom Echo beats it. I think the Reaper matches up really nicely into the Doom. It causes him a lot of problems, and it actually matches up really okay into the Echo as well, or anything. Yeah, I don't know if the Monkey wins if it's like... I think it's like, if this is like an Echo instead, right? And this is like a Kiri instead or something, and this is a Doom. I think then the Doom comp can really beat this comp. But when it's like, especially when it's like Reaper, I feel it has to be. Nah, no way SSG starting another tank. I don't think you can take Hattie out of the team, really. Has enough sustain to not just die. I mean, Hattie has to play super low resource. There's like this weird thing, like if you look at like, if we watch like Hattie's movements here, like we just watch Hattie's like life and decision making. How much damage have we taken? Fucking nothing. Like Hattie's playing so low resource that Backbone can get hard pocketed. So if you like, imagine if you were like to do a fucking stat now and who's received the most heal so far in a 70 minute, it's probably more of it's been put into Backbone than it has been into Hattie even. Yeah, I don't know why we bubble here, but again, you can see like we're just playing low resource. Whereas it's Jamie who's getting most of a pocket. Get crispy though, and this is like the danger, right? If like when these things start to happen, you see, and it's just like all of a sudden this nice blob becomes this fucking line of stuff, you know what I mean? And when it's a fucking line of stuff, like a conga line, it's easy. Like something can give, right? Suddenly Hattie's got like loads of places you can put the bubble now, quite good. And this is what you got to try and avoid. I think, to be fair, Belucio's life does become like really sketchy in this. I mean, Pulse Bomb. Replays. Replays. Or desperately trying to stabilize. Primal is going. Just one where Hattie's like health just gets deleted, right? Let's see. Fuck. Not too bad, not too bad. Down to half. Fuck. Actually evaporated. Just for fucking Blossom burning through him. Oh. 2k HP. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. Then the Annihilation's such a good finisher. I mean, once the fight gets to this part of it, this comp will really struggle versus this comp. But then what we get is like this crazy hold, right? This like 4-minute hold that we're gonna see from SSG. So I guess the question then becomes, Rex, so well, how can we replicate some of the stuff that worked well for us here? How can we replicate it here? And I feel like the obvious one is, for the most part, if we can get to this position, we can probably just walk out here and stand here at some point. Shockwave's gonna get booped. We've got to help Shockwave, but we're dealing with Pulse. Ah, fuck. It's just a Daniel moment. Thank you, FX. Appreciate the tier 1. Thank you for the support. Right, then we're cleaning up kills, cleaning up kills, cleaning up kills. So if I remember right, these next couple of fights, they like don't clear this area. Or maybe it's not even his last fight. So yeah, Jamie's on the boat. Hattie's gonna go behind. See, the thing is, if I'm EXO, either I need to clear Hattie, but there's a point where Hattie just jumps this way, right? And I could maybe really use that as just a timing just to walk and feel pretty good about it. But you see how there's like, suddenly again, this is like different decisions are being made, right? We're just putting everything in different directions. Crispy's really scared to walk. But this engage actually ends up being nearly good. I don't know how Crispy ends up getting like stuck in. Fuck. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of waiting for the... As he kisses, it's a good boot, but it's like, was it worth it? Maybe. Maybe. Over he goes. Alright. Then we're able to get the cleanup afterwards. Should they have just been okay? Shockwave's going to TP. It's 4v4. Yeah, I guess he has no Wraith, right? Because his Wraith gets forced up. Oh, he just doesn't have Wraith yet. Yeah. Why don't we decide to go then? Is it just we've got Cole going? Like, Cole's to save Crispy, then doesn't save Crispy, and then they feel like... This happens so often, I feel like, to teams where... Once you use an ult, and maybe you use the ult a little bit early, but you sort of feel the need to get value from it, so you sort of just end up fucking over-peaking, and then you do something like this, and then, yeah. You end up losing the fight, wasting your ult. Bad times. Alright, so Hattie's been cleared, we're walking across. Let's see it. Does Spark just go hard? Fuck. I wonder if Cloud can be doing more in so many situations. Oh, he can't top. I don't know. Maybe Crispy just moves. It's like Crispy's life's really hard, right? Like, move too late, get split at the back. Move too early, get killed at the front. But yeah, I think they just need to like, maybe just moves like if he just rotates tight to Canale, because again, like this comp really does have no poke, right? Like it's only Landon who can cause him like big problems. I don't know if a DPS passive is like too annoying. Alright, remember, we're going to fade inside. Going to clear backbone. Not going to clear backbone. Backbone will clean up. Okay. Alright, this crossfield's like awkward again. Let's see. Fuck, what are we fighting? I wonder if there's just like more times we can just... Alright. Do we have like amp and stuff? No, it needs to be like a... There's like two things that happen, right? There's like a... We either need to be like... Ugh, pardon me. XO1 right? No. We need to be like smarter with our movement when like something like this happens. You know, like Heady's gonna go here, and then what are we doing? If we all take a step back in this way, we probably feel okay. If we all actually take a step towards Cart, we probably feel okay. We have to sort of like deal with the Reaper as he comes in, but I think we can do that. But it's just like when we do something like this. Well, actually, if I pause it even like 5 seconds later, if I pause now, I was just like, ah, fuck. It's a fucking, like, pentagon of doom. Like, this isn't the formation. I bet Canal's when he gets caught, yeah. Fuck, then we try and blossom. Feels like desperation. Cloud is phenomenal at Tracer. I feel like you might be biased. Alright, now the timing's good, right? We actually see Haddy stage. We go immediately. Now maybe flip out this way or something. Let's see. Alright, we re-go into the room. It's not the end of the world. Cloud's even pinned someone to point as well. 3-2. 3-2 in the end to SSG. Okay, we get Cloud out. Alright. Just stable for a second. Go top is okay. Go top is okay. Let's flip the map. Alright, flipping the map seems okay, Yeah, it was a good game actually, to be fair. Alright, that gets Uni ult. We disengage. Ah, everyone has the same idea at the same moment, you know? So we can make the argument we go slightly different ways when it's disengaged as well. But I don't know, because someone does this all the time, right? Where he'll disengage a slightly different way from his team, and then they'll do like a pincer repush, essentially. Like their disengage creates a pincer, or like a split setup. Maybe it's just like rough to do against this. Maybe it's actually just also fine, because if Chase just goes, I'll annihilate if they push on me or something, you know? Or if they say, oh, I'll cold if it comes on me, whatever it might be, you know? Alright, push back. Pushback's alright, actually. The problem is it's obviously super expensive. Astro gets the trade. Fuck! Oh, get him! Yeah, where's Cloud? What's happening? It's just like this moment here where maybe we just actually want to blink towards the team. Scary to blink into bubble, but yeah. Really painful navigating this trade. Really painful. I wonder if there's moments here where we're just being like a little bit too slow as well. Like, is there a way we can actually just clear something here first? Even like, especially when Hattie jumps, right? We just end up like this space. I don't know if we can like go up here or do something to take this space earlier. Like right now, if we're clearing these guys, does everything just feel okay? And then if Hattie tries to jump us, we can just boop him maybe. Then Spark gets the pulse bomb kill, and then fuck. Yeah, then this is really fucked. All right, how much long is? All right, 5 minutes. We can get this in. And then I wanted to figure out the Skyle thing, or like why it felt like they were to kill the Moira so easily yesterday. Spray check, but we're also gonna go watch the spray check scrim. So hopefully. I don't know if that'll actually tell us anything. Okay. What even happened? Oh yeah, they're on Widow, which probably doesn't help. Scrim in 10. Scrim in 10. Verano versus the spray check. You're on the spray check side of a bracket now, right? With that win. I think the Widow feels optimistic. Because they swap Reaper as well, and Cookie's Reaper isn't very good, so Shock just gives them like for flexibility. They only play Widow for this first point, like in this bit. Oh, what's Hattie up to? Let's see if this will be a Chris approved play. Oh, don't think so. Fuck. Fuck. Not so much. Yeah, did not have the time he thought he did to take out this positioning. I feel like there's a big element here that there's some of just like what they're doing that's just really passive. Like, obviously, like, in this particular situation, this fight's really good for him, but I feel like this happens a lot of the time if you're, like, dying to a sort of dive-type team, is that you just get really, like, almost shell-shocked, and you just, like, just focus so much on living, you stop. You focus so much on trying not to die, you stop living. You know? Alright, kind of stalling this out forever. Waiting for ults, waiting for ults. Spark misses pulse bomb. Right, Kitsune Rush, have to meet it with Cole. Alright, we pulse bomb Astro. They try and disengage. I guess Crispy's problem is he just can't see. He just can't see that we're as fine as we are. Like in this moment, it's like a 5v4 and there's a Blossom going. Like he doesn't know we're about to get this kill. Whereas Astro's still like respawning, right? Oh, he's basically there actually. Don't know. I think we're okay. I think Blossom is like It shouldn't be an insta-beat ult. Unless you feel like it's like you're about to get giga fucked. You know, like it should just be it's actually quite hard for the Reaper to get value with Blossom, I think. You have boop and stuff as well, right? So you boop him away from your Moira, and once you boop him away from your Moira, just no one can die. Because then this is now like a really difficult situation. Is it the same damage as Season 8? Oh, fuck. Hold on. Oh, really? Fuck. All the Reaper heads are getting fucking cucked out of stuff. Are you winning today, Seeker? Redemption? Lower bracket redemption? Which team was it again you're playing today? You're playing, forget Bang Bang Pow Pow Galaxy? Valiant. It's like a Valiant derby, right? You versus Nos and... Who was it? Nos, Paint, Crory on it? Yeah, I think you've got nose. I think you've got nose, surely. Alright, what's happening? So we try and go over. Oh, Crispy. This is like the hard part for Crispy, right? Because here he's like creeps his formation in. Did you just miss boot? Oh. Yeah, he just boops it on a... Your PC might blow up. Not again. They trade him out. They kill the Widow. That's okay. Yeah, again, it's just like a different idea here, right? Like, Kaneo wants to go this way. Crispy wants to go this way. I feel like it maybe is half of it is just like small movement mid-fight, like movement when the dive comes in things. That make it way more winnable for EXO. And then yeah, Chase doesn't want to annihilate, which kind of makes sense. Astro beats out of maximum insecurity. That something will go wrong. Shockwave's gonna go Reaper. All right. Had his flanks all the way behind. It's just like moments like this. Like now at this point, I'm really asking myself if I'm EXO. Could I have done something to prevent one of these things? Like maybe Velucio's hard, maybe, but yeah, like. I think I work against those. I think against Twisted Minds, yeah. Spray Check's like the big one, right? Because I feel like they're so good at this. Hold on, what time is it? We got time. Just kind of run into a Tracer. With no recall? With recall? Oh, okay. Gonna pop Annihilation, Kitsune rush over the top. Still sort of have to... Okay. Does like a Kitsune Reaper beat Annihilation? Don't know. Ray come through the top. Again, feels unlikely that we just kill the Reaper immediately. Our Wraith is forced now. Yeah, we're screaming no Wraith and we just go. We just deny half a second of heals with a bubble or something. Alright, we beat out. Can we find a kill with it? Ready, so ready to disengage. Do we need to beat for this touch? Oh, thank you, Melio. Thank you for the raid. Just in time for scrims to start as well. New Age 130. As predicted. As predicted. Thank you for the raid, though. Hope you had a good one. The interest, yeah. The scrim's about to start. Yeah, where's Danny? Right, let me update my stream title. I'll accept this. Ooh, ooh, ooh.